ハロー、こんにちは。3時からだからちょっと時間あるな。3時に多分始まんないと思うんだよな。俺のモチベ叩かれ、あららら。楽しみだな。はい、こんにちは。全体画面に、いや、これなんかね、まだできないんだよね。放送されたら全画面にしようと思ってます。ただね、まだね、全画面できなくて。って感じ。って感じなんだよ。アークやっちゃおっかね。アークやっちゃおっかな。これ結構人増えてきたな。お、あれ大画面ならねえ。こっちでは全画面なんだけど。ちょっと待ってね、ブラウザ。かんねえ。調べますわ、この時間に。もう1800人見とる。
Download for free. Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
Wanna hook up?
Wait, what?
With Yudu. Being with Yudu is like customizing your car exactly the way you want it. Imagine doing that to your mobile plan. Anywhere, anytime. Like here. Oops. And even when you're in bed.
Wait, what?
Yes, just download the Yudu app and customize your mobile plan exactly the way you want it.
What?
起きました音が。 このさ、画面の大きなやり方わかんないんだよな。なんだろうこれ。あ、ウィンドキャプチャーしたらいいんか。これで。なった。なった。じゃあこれをあとはサイズをちっちゃく。これマイク、音二重になっていくかな。じゃあ、とりあえずそうですね、これはちょっと音うるさい。これなんかな、これだ。これはなんかトーナメントっていうより、そうですね。一応トーナメントです。で、MPL っていう海外のプロリーグがあるんですけど、ちょっと待って、やっぱこれにして、これでいいや。やべ。そういうことか。あと、これを、違う画面にしようと。これは動かせないんか。なるほど。じゃあ、そう、トーナメントですね、これは。ちょっとすいませんね。ガッチャンコして。ガッチャンコして。音量大丈夫ですかね。これはそのトーナメントでMPL っていうモバイルレジェンドプロリーグっていうのが海外だと、インドネシア、シンガポール、インドネシア、フィリピン、シンガポール、ミャンマーっていう3つの地区であって、でそれが3ヶ月おきにその国々でリーグがあるんですよ。で今回のこの MPL、インビテーショナル、MPL インビテーショナルっていうので、なんかその各国のリーグの中から、トップチームの人たちを招待して、合同の大会するみたいな感じなんですよ。結構熱いですね。そんなんですけど、リーグの選手何分ですか？レベルまでいってます。OP ではないですね。OP ではないと思います。ただ、その PS 差が出るキャラクターですね。リンとかと同じで。PS 差が出ます。フィリピン、イエース。くそ、アークやろうと思ったのにな。どこのチームが出るんだっけな、今日。なんか、そうそう、コズさんがね、ブログでまとめてくださってたんだよな。それを見てちょっとあれしよう。 でもエボスのインドネシアと RRQ のインドネシアはこれじゃなくて違う大会に出るんですね。そっちも今日だっけな。ワン e スポーツ。なんで今日から3日間ちょっと忙しいですね。海外の、ね、大会が今週来週目白押しなんですよ。ワン e スポーツ。お肉楽しみですね。なんさ海外に大会配信になりそうかな。そうですね。今週はそんな感じになりそうな気がします。楽しみ。なんかやっぱコロナの影響で海外の大会とかもなんか潰れちゃってて、これのなんか代替えみたいな感じでこれを確かね、これが出た気がしなくもない。今日お肉楽しみですね。お肉とこのトダックはね、マレーシアのチームかなんかなんですよ。で、一人なんかバカイケメンのやついいんだよね、そういえば。バカイケメンって言い方おかしいけど。去年の世界大会で、テンセカと戦って、しかもテンセカに勝ってんですよね、トダックも。気になる。で、この SMG っていうのはちょっとわからないな。アウラは、いや、ちょっと情報が少ないというかね、アウラも確かインドネシアのチームだった気がする。確かね。ちょっと見てこよう。始まる。俺のマイクちっちゃくしよう。さあ、MLBB。あっけー、オープニング。ワクワクしてきた。3週にわたって行われるんだ。MPL Invitational Qualifiers。マラヨン。SMG。かっけー、トゥダック。お肉。CW ドリアン。アンチメイジ出てるじゃないですか。で、ビートロンアルファも強いんですよ。なんだこれ知らん。これ今出たイケメンがこれがトダックのイケメン枠ですね。名前忘れちゃった。こんにちは。
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the MPL Invitational Four Nations Cup. My name is Contract here. Alongside with me is Gideon Q, and of course, we got all these casters joining us from the Malaysian section as well as the Indonesian section as well. We've got Ikato, Karakuri, as well as Ranger Mas, as well as Hornet. So it's really amazing to actually have all this actually sharing the table for the first
Salah
time.
sini ya? Oh sama yang salah nih.
Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? Can we get the Bahasa Malay ambassadors? Can we get the
大
Bahasa
変大変大変なこと大変なこと
Malay
なってる
camp? Can you guys hear us?
Yeah, we can hear you guys loud and clear, guys.
Perfectly awesome Bahasa Indonesia. Can we get a quick shout out from you guys, Ranger Ermas and Cornet?
おーバカ音割れてる
This is long distance relationship from Malaysia and Indonesia.
I just want to say, Cornet, emangnya kalau lelaki yang ganteng nih rambutnya serupa ya?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I get it, my brother. We get it, we totally
Fist
get it,
bump.
man. Got you, brother.
This is not fair. I'm the only one with long hair. This is not fair. I'm the only one with long hair.
Hey man, haircuts are scary, okay?
Yes, I agree.
all right, real talk, guys. Let's calm down for a bit. I gotta get some information out of both of y'all. Bahasa Indonesia, how are the Indonesian MLBB teams coming here to the MPL Invitational?
めちゃくちゃ盛り上がっ
I
てる
nearly said Indonesia again. Honestly, from the English side, we expect you guys to dominate. How are the teams feeling?
And I think it's gonna be a good match between Alter Ego with the new roster, the new player.
Really?
You know Udil? You know Udil from Onyx before?
Oh,
From
yeah,
Onyx
yeah.
Esports
We
before?
know. Very talented
Yes,
player.
yeah. How about you, Ranger Mas? Yes, I think Indonesia have a strong team in this group A. Okay, so you prepare, guys.
So which one is stronger?
Huh?
Which one is stronger?
Which one stronger? Aura strong, Onyx strong too.
Okay.
Yeah, no bias. No bias. No worries.
Prepare, guys, because this is gonna be a big match for week 1.
All right, that's true.
So I'm very excited. Yes.
Totally agree. All right, Bahasa Melayu side, you guys give us some of your thoughts of some of the Malaysian teams coming into this, and are they prepared? Are they ready?
I think it's just going to be a very exciting matchup because as you can see that we have a huge roster change. SMG Mobile has changed.
あチーム SMG はマレーシアのチームだでアウラとオニックがインドネシアだ今日のグループ A は
Yes, yes.
I guess it's just going to be a very nice tournament.
Yeah, definitely, and I can't wait to see how Malaysian team is gonna handle not only was a change, but adapting to the new patch that has just been released a few days ago.
That's true.
今これ
That's
各
true. Okay.
国のキャスターの人が映ってるから声が
Myanmar taking the
混じってるんですね
entire MPL Invitationals here.
なるほど
Let me get some hot takes. Give me some of your hot takes. Let's start off with the BM side. What do you think? Myanmar, yes or no? Yay or nay?
It's quite hard to say because as the first week of MPL Invitational is going on, MPL Myanmar is also going on at the same time. So since we are casting, we can't really see the tournament, so we can't really judge. But can't wait to see the result after the end of this week. Then we can say our piece about it.
Are you just copying out Kara? You're just copying out Kara Kuri? No, give me some real answers. I want some real answers.
Real answer, right? I mean, okay. Let's take M1. M1 is
Okay.
the final is Indonesia versus Indonesia. So I think you can see where I'm going, right?
I'm talking about Myanmar here. What are you doing?
So I don't think Myanmar can perform that well, but I think they're going to pull out some surprise. But I don't think they are strong enough.
Ooh. Hot
Ooh.
take. All right, Ranger Mas, Cornet, what do you guys think about Myanmar's side and how they're gonna end up, how they're gonna do performing in this particular tournament?
To be honest, I need to see the draft first, or maybe the roster first. But with the quick prediction, I will say no.
いいなこんな感じにキャ
I
ス
think
ターの名前
Indonesia
と
is
あ
stronger
いい
for
のもいいな
now. I think, yeah. I think Indonesia is strongest team, yeah. But in my humble opinion, I
Okay.
agree with a statement from Karakuri. Karakuri. Let's see the result.
They are
Okay,
playing
let's see.
safe. You know,
They
are playing safe.
I like that. I like that a lot.
めっちゃ盛り上がってる
I guess like guys with the same
めっちゃ盛り上がってるけど何言ってるか全然わかんない
the same answers as well. So yeah, they're gonna be doing just that. But you know, like we talk about Myanmar, we kind of missed out one more nation that has been pretty much very dominant in our respective region, NYSG, and that's Singapore, because there's quite a number of teams like EVOS SG and of course the champions resurgence that's coming in. So what are your takes on that? So let's start off with Indonesian side. If you guys have watched any games from NYSG, what you guys think of like the champion of the region? Do you think that they should be able to maybe take down a few promising names from Indonesia?
I think with the new patch, it will be a different
わからん
Yes, because as a
match.
meta,
Yes,
as
that's
a
right.
meta is will be good right now. But first, I wanna ask to Ikuto. I hear that SMG have the new player
The new player.
who popular.
Oh,
Who
yeah?
the most popular in entire
Popular
Malaysia?
in esports?
No,
No.
singing maybe
Oh, yeah?
artist or singer. That's right.
Is that true?
Is that true?
Actually, it's the SMG owner. It's a very famous person, not the team.
Oh,
but-
not the player.
Not the
yeah.
player.
Not the
It's the
player.
owner.
The big boss. It's the big boss. Is a.
なるほど
Big
So
boss.
so they might sing a song to you guys.
Ah, thank you, Ikuto. Thank you so much, bro.
I'm waiting for that.
But to be fair, I was
Baha-
expecting Cornet
Bahasa
and
Beda-
Clara, but I got
Beda-
disappointed here to sing Raja Mas. So.
Okay, wait.
Alright.
bahasa ベラ
How are you?
あマレーシアか
Clara Mas.
なるほどねマレーシアのキャスターだ一番左
I
の人
miss
たち
you
は
so much, Ikuto.
Oh my! What is going on here?
There's no girl here.
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold on. Okay, let's calm down. Let's calm down. Don't worry, we're gonna go into our individual streams. I'm gonna wrap this up for us.
むっちゃ笑ってるけど
And then we're
全
gonna
然
go
わから
straight
ん
into thank you so much to the BM, Bahasa Melayu cast, as well as Bahasa Indonesia joining us here for a
Yes.
short while. If you want to go watch them in their own languages, Bahasa Indonesia or Bahasa Melayu, go over to their streams, because again, we're watching it all live and it's happening at the same time. Now I'm gonna wrap this up. MPL Invitationals. 4 nations are coming here today to challenge each other to figure out who is the best of the best. We're going to start off today's show right now. So let's go back to our individual streams and we're going to kick this off. Figure out who is the best of the best. Quick zoom out here to show us a beautiful background here. Welcome everybody.
Stop,
Once
stop.
again, you know exactly.
来たんかこれ
My name is
寝っ転がり
You can find us
うわーソファーで寝っ転がりながら見てえな
and at ContraCast, all on many different social media platforms. And it's going to be now that the Indonesians as well as
で
the
ギ
BMcast,
ギデ
this
ギ
is
デ
not
オン
for
ギデオン
this is a
ギデオン
3v1.
ギデオン級とクオン
Let's be
タ
honest here. We're all looking to beat Indonesia here because
It's true.
They've been a powerhouse for so long, and just to knock them down a peg just a little bit, any kind of victory is a win for us, you know?
Exactly, and of
いい
course,
な
when it comes down to power
PC
rankings
が
as well as caster predictions,
必要だ
the past results might actually, of course, stand by the facts of the Indonesian side being the toughest opponents out there.
For
but
sure.
the Malaysian side, Singaporeans, as well as the ones from Myanmar, I'm pretty sure that they have been planning out for this entirety of the tournament as well during their off season. And of course, there's still going to be a little bit of changes because of the meta and patches that have gone by that have been covered. Of course, we'll get to that later on. MPL Invitation is sponsored by Yudu, and of course, they are our official digital telco partner, and of course, presented by Buntan as well.
ってことは15分
And this competition is actually really, really exciting. And we're
何もできないん
seeing
か
like
な
it's nice to see a competition where it actually bothers to invite
どうしよ
teams coming around. I wouldn't say the entire globe here, but that have a professional league. These guys have standards. They're here for an exact reason. And I
15
love
分
the fact
15分暇になっちゃった
that in stage because there's already
どうしようかな15分間アークやるか迷う
absolutely amazing
ラモスなんかでも
metas, which
どう
is
しようかな
most interesting to see. That's what I'm looking for here.
Yeah, and of course, that's where we see sparks fly inside
お
of
しゃべ
those
りたいな。
matches. Of
あ
course,
あ
we're going to be looking towards more information to come, of course, so as we break down to you how the MPL
その間じゃあなん
uh,
か
Invitational
モバレで
Coordination Cup
なんだろうな
will
乱
be
闘でもする
running
か。
through the entirety
あ、乱
of
闘しようか。じゃあ
of course, so as we break
で
down
もな、なんかこう CM とかさ流れたら CM とかも見たいよね。どう思います？
running through the entirety of
CM とかさ。いや、かっけえな、この人マジで。男の人、トダックなんですよ。で、このチーム SMG もミャンマーの、ミャンマーか、ミャンマーのチームらしいんですけど、
We just Junihan now, we haven't have any strategy.
Kalau sejujurnya sih tim A nggak terlalu kuat jadi keuntungannya besar banget karena
今回なんかその大会がね、かぶってて、エボスと RRQ のインドネシア出てないんだよね。
sih ya kita ketemu tim-tim yang lebih berpengalaman sama lebih kuat. Cuma kalau buat kerugian sih kayaknya nggak ada.
Ada minyak dikasih lagi 3%. Ini udah luar biasa.
Betul, bukan sembarang betul kali.
ただ、オニックのアンチメイジが出てんのは熱いな。そこだけ見たい。
And this is Group A. And interestingly enough, you saw some of the teams and some of their thoughts coming into this competition. We have Onyx Esports, SMG, Toda, Aura, Fire, all within the same group. And remember that this is going to be very interesting because only one of these teams are going to make it out of their groups. And
副音声が入ってんのかな。
right now, based on just like look at just a quick scan of it, quick thoughts, quick predictions. Onyx is looking like they're going to, top their group with no problems whatsoever. But again, we're looking at some tough teams here.
Yeah, of course, the next one in line is also Aura that might just actually challenge them as well. So let's run through some of the qualifier formats eventually as we slowly talk about each one of these respective teams that are playing inside of Group A and maybe the other teams as well.
Don't worry, we're not going to keep you guys in the dark for too long. We'll explain how the entire tournament format goes so you have a much better idea of what is at stake for a lot of these other teams. Remember, there's 2 other groups that we haven't mentioned yet, and hopefully some of your favorite teams are going to be part of that. But in the meantime, with the information that we have at hand here, what do you think is like, the odds? Because I think Aura Fire trying to beat the rest of this group is going to be tough, and it looks like it is time. Let's have a look at the format to see what these teams are playing for.
Of course, starting off, we do have Group A right here with Onyx, SMG, Todak, as well as Aura. So it's going to be a Malaysia versus Indonesian affair inside this group. Meanwhile, inside Group B, we have EVOS, NB, as well as Boskur coming in to fight alongside with Alter Ego right there. So maybe you can actually elaborate on Group C, which I think is one of the most interesting groups of them all.
Yeah, this is a really spicy group because we have Bigatron, Siren Clan, Geekfam,
試合
Indonesia.
は多分だって15分後ぐらいですね。10分後ぐらいかな。
Honestly, with a lot of Indonesian teams, the teams
2万人見てる。
becomes a very, very
い
difficult.
や、多分ね、これあれなんよね。これまだね、準々決勝ぐらいなんよ、確か。だから再来週がチャンピオンシップかな。なんで多分再来週はね、多分ね 10万人とか20万人とかいくと思うよ、海外の MPL は。
Games that will be played out for today. So you'll be seeing Onyx, SMG, Todak, as well as Aura Fire to be in action for today. All these names we've seen, of course, Todak in the international stages back in M1, which happened quite a number of months ago. So things have changed quite a lot for the team. Meanwhile, the last that we saw inside MPL ID both Onyx as well as Aura were pretty much on Fury form, but still, I would say Onyx is still pretty much very consistent in their very own way. So that's definitely.
あ、予選だ。これ予選リーグだよ。うん、予選リーグでしょ。で、こっから上位2チームとかかな、多分。
But let's look at today's matchups. The first matchup from Group A is going to be Onyx versus Todak, followed up by SMG versus Aura, and then Onyx once again against Team SMG. So these guys are going to be playing into a round robin. That's going to be very
Day 1でしょ。あ、で、来週が Day 2か。
within their group, so all the metas are going to be colliding.
That's right, and this is where we are actually kicking off the very first day with a pretty varied matchup already. Where we've already talked about how they actually ranked up not only in their own respective leagues, they have international experiences, some back in the MSC, and of course we just covered the M1 Todak as well. So Onyx, of course, did have very slight changes.
MPL Invitational only for Indonesia, Singapore, and Malaysia. Yes, yes. Not coming. So Philippines. フィリピンはなんか別の大会があるんだよね、確か。
And eventually they picked up a couple of the same familiar faces and with new additional players. So my question is, are the new players ready to face off such a titan of Indonesia?
That's a really tough question to ask because we haven't really seen them perform in like.
ああ、フィリピンはね、明日だな。
Of MPL MYSG, and the same can be said for Onyx, who has additional members coming in.
これ送っ
Whether
と
that
こ
synergy makes
う。
sense.
わあ、明日のも気になるな、マジで。明日のも気になる。これ明日。マジ？こんなに大会ブッキングすることある？
Is going to be joining the rest of the team of Drian, Rasi, Sasa, CW, and Anti-Mage, all very familiar names.
Yes, indeed. And of course, they already have quite a number of years of experience in total.
しかも明日のやつはもうがっつりフィリピンの大会で、なんかそのフィリピンの今までの MPL って確かに4回やってるんですよ。で、4回までのチャンピオン、いやシーズン1チャンピオン、シーズン2チャンピオン、シーズン3チャンピオン、シーズン4チャンピオンを招待した試合が明日あるらしい。だからこれも気になるな、マジで。やば。あー、アンチメイジ先生見たかった。で、このね、オニックのバッツって選手があれなんよね、エボスインドネシアから移籍してきたんよ。で、チック、これはトダックね。と、このムーンがね、マジで男前なんよ。ムーンめっちゃうまいし、ムーンとチックが多分火力かな。アニプププは知らない。アニプププは知らない。あのね。
That's right, and of course,
why is Kazukiti streaming this MPL? Yes!
it was
nothing.
Sort of he left the team as well. So, of course, without him, there's going to be pretty much slight changes when it comes down to strategies and stuff like that. But when you still have all four, it's still going to be pretty much all right. But, it's more of like a little bit of that catching up. But sometimes Kodak really comes up with really big surprises. But, of course, later on, we're going to be having pretty much sick introduction to these guys.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see what they have to think about some of these other teams coming into the competition.
Okay.
This is a competition where it's like, people that we've been taking inspiration from for how to play the game or some of the fundamentals that we need to learn have been watched through the POVs of some of the best, some people in Onyx, some people in even Aura Fire who come up with, innate inbuilt 2v2 synergies, 3v3s. But let's have a look at this upcoming video by Toda because I'm excited to see, again, what are they going to say and how good are they going to look? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this upcoming video by Toda because I'm excited to see, again, what are they going to say and how good are they going to look? Let's have a look.
salah satunya disebabkan oleh kita nak cabar
diri kita orang dengan roster
そうだよね。Thank you.
yang paling kuat lah.
そう、著作権侵害の警告を受ける可能性があるんだよね。
Kita tuh udah pasti kuat-kuat juga.
YouTube だと。
Estimate
プラットフォームが YouTube だとね、そう言われる可能性があるけど、まあ、言われても収益がね、広告がつけられないだけだから別にいいかなとは思ってるけどね。
Dorang mempunyai dengan support yang sangat berpengalaman lah dalam dunia e-sport ni, and dorang ada supporter yang bagus lah. Dorang supporter dorang selalu buat dorang semangat lah even tengah kalah.
Nggak ada tim yang bisa dikalahkan dengan mudah kayak yang gue bilang tadi aja, yang semua tim udah pada jago-jago.
Hmm, 著作権引っかかりますね、確か。いや、ど
Well,
こなんだろうな、
that's
ちょっと
good
ね、
words from both of
厳しい
these
んですよ
teams。that
あ
give very high respect towards each other.
Okay.
Really do have, you know, freedom of speech to
音量調整が忙しい。なんかね、難しいんですよ、その。これはでも切り抜いて、あなたがいいので、あなたは著作権を取得しないで、あなたがいいのでコメントを。
is definitely putting the hard work to make things happen, and none of them are any pushovers. When speaking of freedom here, if you guys want absolute freedom, you know, choices out there for, you know, your mobile data, you should actually consider switching over to YouTube. So, of course, if you'd like to experience real freedom, do sign up today because it offers you free 5 gigs of data if you do switch to YouTube.
I also heard they've got that like
難しいな。あ、広告を消せばいいのか
Well,
な
of course, if you do have to, you can actually enjoy the latest promo from YouTube where you can actually get 20 GB
あー、これだ、これだ。
20 ringgit.
これ
So
を
that's definitely a bang for a buck. So with that being said, of course, we're be slowly getting ourselves in the game, but make sure you guys check that out because YouTube is definitely the most customizable data plan out there for you guys. Where, you know, if you guys are actually very economical.
あー、声はね、そうそう、ちょっと今ね、ちっちゃくします、僕の声を。
I really gotta save up quite a lot of money. This is the only thing you gotta do. Just go ahead and make that switch.
Yeah.
So we've got ourselves some news that the draft is ready, and we're about to actually kick off the MPL Invitational 4 Nation Cup. And this is game 1, and it's going to be Toda versus Onyx Esports.
And now we're going to begin the draft here. We've even got some video footage to kind of help you guys experience what the players are experiencing, seeing the frustration and seeing their joy as they play the game. As the draft has begun, it's going to be Selena coming in from Onyx Esports, don't want to deal that whatsoever, and Torak getting rid of Kaja.
Well, pretty much a very standard and safe sort of bans coming from each side. But, you know, we talk about really strong sort of picks like Ling that can possibly go.
あー、そういうこと？
Definitely have
あ、始まった、始まっ
sort of choices that
た。そうだ。
hey, hyper-character thing. So,
4チームもね。トダック vs オニック。熱いな。
maybe somewhere in mid
Well,
midst of it.
yeah, it's hard to say, but I do think that Torak is leaning towards wanting to pick up something, picking something with some high priority. And I'm guessing, I'm hovering towards Ling very, very much because, you know, Kufra ban, bit of a red flag,
Kaja Kufra.
as well. But Onyx Esports
That
also
one,
giving respect to some of the newer heroes joining into the MLBB roster itself. Popal and Koopa, see you later. Don't want to see you whatsoever. It looks like Claude, the safe marksman pick coming in from Torak. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I think that Claude we have sort of a discussion where a couple of the item changes have did affect him for a little bit in terms of like maybe damage output or attack speed, but he's still pretty much very reliable when it comes down to all these team fights. And speaking of team fights here, seems like they want to bring in the Atlas for Onyx Esports as well as Esmeralda. So aren't your analysts of LaFell as well as Chuchu, they did
Cloud.
being really hard to take down, even with the necklace of
Oh,
Terrence.
Esme.
Yeah, mainly because, you know, they have given her quite a number of just like hidden, not really, a couple of hidden gems to make her like a little bit more relevant. But more importantly is that what is her matchup as of right now? The rest of the Torak
僕はね、サポ起用がね、結構回が多いみたい。
won't be able to use the blazing duet and utilize the extra bit of shield he gets from that ultimate because Esmeralda is going to steal it. But this opens up Ling wide open. So now the Onyx has finished the litmus test. Looks like they don't have much to go off. Just before the final ban, they're going to lock in their Ling.
Well, I'm looking at the side of Todak. They do
トダックは131。あ、オニックも131なんかな。おい、ドリアン。リンですね。
maybe a dive for the top side. That is very much viable. But now heading in towards the second half of the picks and bans, we haven't really seen too much of a, you know,
ゲンハタンクがね、外だったら取ってないね。先にサイド固めてきて。でもこのピックでいくと結構日本にいけるね。やっぱトーナメントの番だからね。結構日本だとさ、アサシンをね、多くバンされるから、そことかなり違うね。あ、音量大丈夫そうっすかね。この BGM、後ろの音とゲーム音っていうかな。
They have the options to do so, and Onyx isn't really trying to push that in that way whatsoever. So they still have those options. As you can see, Sasa just locked in the Farsa, being that hard as a rock, a safe place for Ling to kind of retreat back to. And the same goes for Esmeralda. In case it does occur, Torak on the other side looking for a mage support on top. Their mage pick on top of having that Baxia, which I'm not entirely sure is Baxia going to be relevant enough.
エスメはソロですね。で、アンジェラ版はいいと思う。そのリン・アンジェラがマジで強いからね。で、それで、オーロラですか。アンチメイジはそのインドネシアで本当トップクラスのソロレーナーですね。インドネシアだとね、アンチメイジと、オウラと、あれ、どこだっけ ?RRQ の R7 が今もうインドネシア3本指に入るソロレーナーかなと思う。ただ、オウラはね、引退しちゃったからね。
You can already tell how discouraged I am. Discouraged I am the moment I see Uranus.
両方3-1ですね。
Yes, the assassins are coming in from Onyx, but just as a strong answer to what Todak has to have. Todak, they want to play early game. Onyx Esports, they're waiting for mid game to really pop off. So let's see whether these strategies are going to go through in the first game of the day.
Of course, if you guys are watching right at home, make sure to share the live to your friends, and of course, make some predictions on who will take this game one between Todak versus Onyx Esports. So we're about to get this show underway, and of course, it's going to be a best of 3 if I'm not mistaken.
オーラね、引退した気がします。ちょっと間違ってたら申し訳ないけど、確か引退したと思いますよ。そっからね、エボスのちょっと低迷が始まった。なんかそのインドネシアで勢いあるチームってソロレーナーがめちゃめちゃ強いチームなんですよ。だからオニックの全盛期の時もアンチメイジのソロレーナーやったし、エボスの全盛期の時もオーラやし、で今の RRQ もR7 か。すごいよなこのカメラワーク。日本でもやってくんねえかな。さあゲームスタート。
Onyx to try anything, too wowza to go for these big invades, but they control the mid lane, they quickly break it as quickly as possible, and then looking to maintain that river dominance.
Now Chiku's going to be looking for a little bit of chase. They are trying to actually contest for this little camp, and yep, they're going to receive a little bit of regeneration, so that's going to be great for CW and Co. And now moving in towards the jungle, of course, we heard about some changes in the jungle as well, as well as lane. So that's where you see parties have definitely shifted.
ワイルドリフトね。I know.
So get a little too much.
Yeah, Formez making sure that any rotations anybody's trying.
On face. Yes. Waiting, Nika-chan.
It's really good to stop them from it, especially
Yes. Facebook Live.
The gold has been changed a little bit. The EXP has it, and getting to level 4 is the main objective for both of these teams. So
エスメとシュウのソロレンとゲンハソロだ。
priority is to control that river line.
Yeah, and I'm looking at all these players, both Todak as well as Onyx Esports. They do respect each other's territory.
ヘタヘタタンクなんだ。
But looking at the side of Todak, they are looking for a dive, knowing that Anti-Mage will be pretty much a hassle to deal with once he hits his level 4. But speaking of level 4, CW is already at it, and this is going to be a big concern here because X-Ray is going to be...
ああ、開幕の動きみんな忘れた。
Using his mobility with the G Kundo to get out of there, and it looks like they want to trade top turret very early on here, but I don't think they have just enough. They don't have enough damage yet. But Todak making the move here, trying to get the ejector onto Rasi, but he quickly flickers away. But they do get the dominance ice onto Sasa. They get a catch up to CW. Now it's a 4v4, 4v5, not looking like a very.
どっから来た？
Tries to get out of the steel steppers. He gets knocked up so almost instantaneously. Ling is going to be traded. That's actually not too bad of a trade considering considering who and coming into that fight.
Yeah, I do think that pretty much
nice exchange.
It's a gold draft. It's just very slight margins because of the first blood. But you know, I would rather have CW being suppressed for a little bit.
トダックは開幕はゲンハがボットソロやったけど、一旦そこでスイッチしてクラウドだけ集団戦参加してないんだ。ずっとファームしてますね。
The response he goes. Well, it's just going to be the Battle of the Titans over the bot side.
Yeah, and it looks like, you know, Baxia is doing a really good job, especially with his Taurus Poissons, allowing him to kind of negate the healing from Anti-Mage every single time he tries to use that.
いや、ゲンハソロおもろいな。確かに今のその、まあ、あれだね。ウラノスにも S にもいけるしね。シューのソロレーンがちょっと心配だけど。ああ、ユジ I know. Got mage ユジ。
He's probably going to be next on the chopping block as Esmeralda going through Riverside to make sure nobody helps him out. And yeah, he manages to walk away.
いや、明日どっち見ようかな。
Enough toughness to keep himself alive.
I'm looking at that sort of engagement, which I felt was a little bit questionable. They kind of already lost a little bit of that sort of momentum right there already, and they still chased right in towards Onyx's jungle, which I felt wasn't really the wisest decision because you are at the same time losing some goal as well as EXP while on it. I feel like you can actually let go of that. Seems like a Blazing Duet will be just to get himself
Facebook Live ね。
above the rest. He's already level 8
Yes.
and now he's looking
Thank
for
you, サポート。ニカちゃん。
Keep that control there, and you know, just because that one death from CW, he's actually only level 7 while Chiku is level 9, so he is down. Technically, he should be very, very close to level 8, but overall, he's just a little bit down in EXP, and Chiku has been free farming this entire time. They have
クラウドずっとフリーファームしてるもんね。
very, very soon.
なるほど。
Well, in terms of resources, they're really putting all their
Facebook で配信の給料、あ、いや、そういうわけじゃないですよ。
with that sort of marksman being
Facebook ライブは、フィリピンの人とかとのコミュニティ形成に使いたいなと思って、実は。日本人向けっていうか、その海外向けにまあ1日1時間とかできたらなって。やっぱさ、その俺の YouTube とかもそうやけどさ、まあ、基本日本語で、まあ、視聴者さんもさ日本人じゃん。日本語で盛り上がることが多いから海外の方ってあんまりその話に入れなくて、それはなんかかわいそうだなと思って。だから Facebook する。でもそれはその海外向けだから日本で告知はしないけど。でも YouTube の出力は変わらないと思う。今と変わらず YouTube はその同じペースとかそういう今のペースでやり続けると思う。今のところ。
chipped off for a little bit as well, but looks who's stuck. It's going to be CW, but he does land his ult into retreat. And will connect, but it will be one going down in the form of the Jawhead. And X-Ray's pretty much caught up by himself as well. This is going to be the Turf Ember. Of course, Todak loses.
Yeah, Todak. It's really frustrating to see this fight go down because it shouldn't have begun. It's all dependent on Chiku. Look at that, yeah! Chiku is literally all of their damage. Everybody else from the side of Todak is just a punching bag for Onyx Esports. The amount of damage that Chiku can pull off is so much more. Even Sasa hasn't hit critical mass yet, and being down 3 levels against someone like Chiku, who already has the Demon Hunter sword, yes, it doesn't do as much damage as it used to. We get it. We totally get it. But it doesn't change the fact that once you have the golden staff, it's still a power spike. It's not as strong as it used to be, but it's still a power spike.
Yes, indeed. And speaking of a little bit of power, it seems like animation will be melted to 20%. But Chiku could not commit any further. But here comes the lanes, pulling it back. My goodness, beautifully connected onto 2. And of course, Ling will get 1 as well. But Drians will suffer some hit at the back as it seems like 4 mates will be assassinating him. And here comes again. 3 more members down for the side of Toda.
He cannot run away from this, and yeah, the moment Chiku dies, the rest of Toda just have to run away or stick together or figure out some way out of this. And even though Chiku does have the Purify, how do you react to that? Rasi came in so quickly, preemptively using his ult and flickering forward to catch him off guard, to catch Chiku off guard. A really nice play. However, he's not going to be able to do that again for another minute and 2 seconds.
Yeah, and to add on top of that, Purify has definitely been nerfed. And yeah, this is rough. Like, seems like Toda has nowhere to hide inside their own jungle, but of course, payback time in terms of animate. And well, the airstrike being released so far. They're going to be able to actually secure 2 to 3 towers already for the side of Onyx Esports. Now, gold definitely swings in favor for the Indonesian side, and this is the reason why everyone's been raving about this team.
Yeah, and you know, Onyx Esports is they feel like they found their stride. You know, with the addition of Rasi and Sasa, they've been really performing out of their minds ever since MPL Indonesia. Even in the playoffs, both Rasi and CW have made a significant impact for their team, which is really good for Onyx, who desperately needed a new flavor. And you can see that they're taking objectives rather easily now. There's nothing Toda can really do to stop them at this point of time. The rest of the members and the supports are so underleveled, except for Chiku, who's just been funneled this entire game.
Yeah, although they did funnel all the resources onto the side of their marksman, it doesn't seem like he has pulled the trigger at the right time. There were fights that should have been there a little bit earlier, and with that
クラウド育つの早いな。
easily they could just actually do pretty much a recommitment coming in from the side of Onyx, but here comes the team fight.
This is the fight that we were looking for potentially, and it looks like Chiku, he's kind of hiding around, waiting for Moon to get the initial catch with the Jawhead. They chunked down Drian to half HP, but the rest of the team is in a lot of trouble. They're trying to dodge out and force out as many abilities as possible. You can already see Chiku, he's rotating. This might be it. He has enough damage. He's chopping down Anti-Mage, and Sasa is next, quickly with the Blazing Duet. 3 members getting caught in a way, but nobody's dead just yet. He hasn't found the targets. Forced to take the battle mirror image all the way back into safety. That must be so
いい火力。
But
落としたかったな、それな。
escape coming from the side of Onyx, they knew what to do. They went in 3 separate directions, and all of them.
こんばんは、このゲームはそうなんですよ。すごく熱いゲームなんで。いや、クラウドはもう戦える準備できてるけど、その全体的には今オニックの方が圧倒的に稼いでるしね、7000ゴールド稼いでるでしょ。で、オーロラが全然機能してないね。あー、ビルド見たかった。ビルド助かる。あー、でも育ちはちゃんと負けてないの、ずっとファームしたから。ただやっぱ集団戦参加してない分、その試合自体をこう動かすのは早いのはやっぱりオニックだよね。
Later the Hepsa sees out, and Chiku's getting dove upon. Onyx members are trying to actually crush them upon all these sort of corners.
あ、でもクラウドに。
Coming in for Sasa. Sasa has not been taken out as of now, but Anip is getting striked from right underneath his turret, and here comes Rasi. He's trying to actually connect.
それは握手だな。
Coming in for CW on his 8th kill, and X-Ray forced to flicker away.
What a great bait coming in.
入ってた入ってた入ってた入ってた入ってた。
The least amount of HP you would have ever expected, and when he comes in, like I was thinking, okay, he's gonna use his ult, he's gonna try and make a play and sacrifice himself. No, it's purely just to bait in.
もったいないね、今んとこね。もうクラウド結構ビルドがもうさ、デモ班如意棒できて、ね、火力も出せるから、あと入りちゃんとできればよかったのに、今真っ先にジャングルブッシュ入っちゃったでしょ。
Dragon over side of Andamage as they are trying to hold on for dear life. Formates can get it out, but the boxer can only hold so much. But the Lord is hitting from the top side as well. They're escorting away from the mid side while the bottom crashes in. Seems like there won't be any more turrets left for the side of Todak. And now they are forced to actually re-engage. And let's see, Frederick Airstrike being committed here with a legendary coming in.
ロードが来る前に集団戦に来ちゃったからね。サード2本られちゃったね。あー、クラウド入っていくけど、あ、でも、リン落としたの大きい。どうだこれは。どうだどうしようもねえか。
HP before re-engaging into the fight because I still think that fight was highly winnable considering that a lot of the cooldowns have been used very early on and now Chiku
オニックもでもね、MPL でチャンピオンだった時代はあったんですよ。てか、オニックスがもう一番強かった時代もあったんですよね。ただね、どうするこれ。いや、うまっお、いやー、どうだこれは。どうだいけるか。いやー、今のはウラノスうまかったな。引きつけてで風で逃げて。
Pretty absurd if you ask me, but hey, he walked out of that, and of course, they did brought down Sasa as well, which was pretty much unkillable. So now they finally got a little bit more momentum going on, and Chiku has already hit max level. It's more about the rest of the team.
日本のね、大会解説とかも盛り上がってはいますよ。
Yep. And I think Chiku can't just do this alone, but the rest of the team is just like so severely
ただ、
that it's even
チクフルビルドでしょ。クラウドフルビルドでしょ。あ、しかもフォールオームなんだ、トダック。
So as long as he doesn't get caught out, he can kind of wait for everybody else to engage, like CW and as well as Rossi.
Oh no, they're actually chasing over on side of Chiku already, as they are actually collapsing upon him. But of course, it will be Aurora locking them down at that choke point right there. And Onyx, just forced to just be halted for a little bit more while they are looking for another new target. CW is on the hunt. They are diving all the way back. But they take him down. Immortality being popped, and now here comes the ultimate, and they will
やばいやばい、クラウドを狙いたいリンとクラウドを守りたいみんなだ。おー、いやー、どうだ。あ、いいよ。いやー、リン帰ってくるっしょ。あー、決まったね。
Wow, that was such a weird looking interaction.
Yeah, like so many back and forth going on, and that fatal links was the game winning.
訪れがすごい。あ、訪れしてんのかこれ。
Made it out of there. However, it looks like the animation time had already ended as he was using his battle million image, so he just gets yanked like from across the base over the crystal back into the fight.
ありがとう、カズさん。いやー、熱いな。熱っ。トダックね。トダックのね、作戦も面白良かったんだけどね。まあ、オーロラ起用なくなるね。オーロラ起用はなくなるわ。そうだね、アンチメイジといったらやっぱハヤブサだよね。そのソロレーンとして。ただまあいや、この環境でもフォールオームするんだっていうところがすごく印象的だった、トラックの。あとあれやな、なんだっけ、あれウラノス違うな、アテラスがやっぱ強力だったな。
I'm not entirely sure what they can really do at that point in time. I personally think that a lot of the work was done by Chiku and the rest of the team. They needed to be a lot more aggressive in the earlier game, just before level 4, because that's where they really shine.
Yeah, I would certainly agree, and I felt like the side of Todak really put too much focus on towards Chiku. But of course, that's the whole hyper carry meta mindset that's still going on. But it definitely worked fine up to a point, and too many team fights did cost them quite a lot.
Yeah, so don't worry about that. Let's actually have a look and analyze the game.
タンクの支援ブレム使ってましたね。ゲンハが使ってました。 他はちょっと見れなかったけど、ゆっくりゆっくり見たいね。だからこの大会かなはね、解説動画を別撮りで公式チャンネルに出したいなと思ってるんで、今見てるって感じなんですけど、まだ解説は出しますね。
Constant pressure. He was really tailing him a lot of that time, even though he did make a little bit of a blunder towards the end of the match where he jumps in, he had the immortality, he was able to get back up, really nicely done, and finally, Sasa, that man is just gunning for Chiku. You can see him just like, screw the rest of you, I'm going for you, boy!
It's like they're playing a rugby matchup or something, and you just really want to tackle that guy who always carries the ball.
Exactly.
So this is where everyone of them just collided, and like they know that they have a little bit of that beefiness. Of course, we're going to be taking a little bit of that sort of a recap right here of what went down in game number 1. So let's bring up the highlights, of course, brought to you by YouTube.
Yeah, and this is the first initial kill of the game. CW, he dives a little bit deep. I totally agree with that, but he's dying 1 for 1. He gets the initial kill. However, he does start to fall behind. And you can see here that Chiku is already level 7. And this is where I sort of don't agree with the movements. Of Kodak here. You can already see that Baxia is super late to the party, and he still tries to look for a potential engage. He fails the jump into safety, and this costs him so much. And in this particular clip, it's just like, where is Chiku at this point in time? He gives up halfway when he sees, I'm a little late on the rotation. All right, have to go back into the lane farm.
There were so many times Rassi actually pulled quite a clutch, but this is where Chiku finally raked up the number of kills. But Rassi comes back and say, hey, you dealt that to me once, I'm going to pull you to my teammates. And I felt this fight itself was, of course,
テラスがね、効いてたな、やっぱり。
Yeah, and Torak just got so close to like evening it up. They could easily get 4 kills here. However, all of the members played it super well. They all disengaged at the right time, both Mezzi, and here's the problem, Mezzi and X-Ray, they were off their cooldowns already. They tried to set this big for Chiku, and Chiku, he comes in, chunks out all about to 10 HP. However, their basic attacks don't really do too much, and they're just sitting on their cooldowns.
これのアテラスマジでうまい。このヘルスで突っ込む勇気が俺にはない。
They just dispersed away into the dust.
Yeah, and of course that happened, and this is sort of a moment where we saw Chiku almost went down, but he returned to actually finish.
ここね、ここ。
She chased way too deep, and this is that moment right there, that game finishing.
反転もうまい。
Where we saw Rassi just pull off such a sick ult, but hey, I guess we kind of missed it for a little bit as we close out.
レンドプロはこの大会出てないですね。そもそもこれはね、海外のリーグがまずあるんですよ。国でいうとインドネシアと、シンガポール、マレーシア、フィリピンかな。で、リーグがあるんですけど、日本には、ね、リーグがまだないんですよ。あとミャンマーか。そう、ミャンマーにもリーグはあるんですよね。そう、ミャンマーにもリーグはある。
Exactly. That's what I'm actually expecting coming in for this sort of matchup, right? Like, we initially talked about dives and all this sort of pick compositions, but it didn't seem to happen.
ロラは多分臨対策に入れてたけど、ロラから狙われちゃったからね。
Our carries and all the other high damaging dealers like CW on his link. So this is where they are looking for that full team fight engagement where, okay, if you really want to take it out,
さあ次の試合まで少々お待ちください。
things get really chaotic, especially so many fights that we saw over the corner of the lower side of the river, right? There are times that they are indeed trying to actually go in for those sort of catch, but Onyx was pretty much one step ahead every time. Like, okay, they do expect that if they get one of the members caught out, they're actually not too far away from each other to call it for backup, and that's how they kind of outmaneuvered some of these members of Todak. So Cho kind of rendered useless where at times he's just facing a brick wall like anti-mage. So
yeah,
how is he supposed to get things done?
Well, it's true, but you also have to consider that Farso was part of that mix, and Farso created this huge safety zone. Not only safety zone, but just it chunked a lot of the supports from Todak to about half 50% of their HP, rendering them 50% less effective. But let's have a look at some of the post-game stuff and have a look at those stats. Let's bring them up on screen right now.
Of course, early on we did see Onyx finally getting themselves that first win of the day. So 9 towers being taken, and of course 45k worth of gold in this sort of span of 14 minutes is definitely quite a whopping number. But if we do look at the damage being dealt, you can definitely see Claude, of course played by Chiku, has the highest GPM, has the highest amount of damage output out of both of these teams.
こういうの見れるのも面白いよな。
Was slightly below average, especially when he's against Uranus, was just
アシスト48ってえぐいな。全体アシストか。ただ、でもダメージで言ったらクラウドむちゃくちゃダメージ出てんな。日本でもうちょい入ってくれるよりね、そうなんですよ。ただそもそもその人口の数がね違いすぎるんで、ただその人口に対してのモバレやってる割合とかで言ったらね、日本もかなりの数だと思うんですけど、そうですね、アンジェラ・バンですね。でアンジェラ・バンは輪に乗っかってくるのが警戒したんかな。輪とクラウドってすごく特殊で、その相手の中に突っ込んでいって一人で完結するタイプなんで、サポートだとやっぱアンジェラが一番相性いいんですよ。例えばエスタスとかラファエルとかでもそのリンとかクラウドの動きについていけないんですよね。だからそういうキャラクターピックするときにすごいアンジェラっていうのはいいチョイスだなと思ってます。で母国馬版はね、相手のことを知ってその対策なのかもしれないし、そもそも環境でサポ母国馬が流行ってるのかもしれないですね。JMC と学生隊、JMC と JMC そうですね、交互に毎月やります。まあでもさ、このゲームってさ、初心者さんがね、参入する参入障壁が高すぎるんだよな、マジで。覚えること多すぎるし、そこでやめちゃったりする人が多いからね、難しいよね。例えば初心者用のチュートリアル動画とかを、僕が作ったとしても、それ見る人って本当にわずかなんですよ。
One of all these sort of picks to be axed out, and if something were to change from this sort of draft, what should be that call to action?
Probably, of all things, probably the Claude is going to give them the most issues because again, they were trying to chase Chiku around, but there were sometimes that Chiku actually got away because of his maneuverability.
やっぱこの待ち時間の間なんかしようかなって思ってたけど何もできねえな。いつ始まるかわからんし。
One phantom step every 2 seconds or so, but it doesn't mean that she's impossible to lock down, which is the most important thing here. Not like
ファニーを簡単？俺ファニー勝率 30% しかねえから無理だな。ファニーの使い方すら教えられない。俺が使えないから。
3 or 4 seconds off before using the battle mirror image again, it becomes a bit of a hassle. So I'm expecting Claude to get a nice.
Yeah, I'm expecting that as well. And as for Todak, they are definitely looking in towards two things here. They can A, pick up the Esmeralda where Moon was pretty much well known for it, and second, they are perhaps looking forward to remove Ling from the picture because that Ling itself definitely was too much of a hassle for them to do many other things like we talk about.
僕も CC 考えたら確かにね。
Allies are getting dove upon by that Ling. It's also another big concern. Like, do you want to use your way of the dragon to protect your teammate, or do you really want to kick somebody into your team to finish things off? So it's a 50-50.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. It's one of those things where you really have to make a decision on. But I think, personally, I think they have to get rid of most.
半蔵は万枠ではないですかね。まあこういう試合ってあれなんですよ。リーグトーナメント用のバンピックなんで、カスタムモードと同じバンピックなんで、 初めに2体ずつバンして、でお互いが、3体ずつピックした後にもう1体ずつバンするっていう仕組みなんで、
I would say that that's definitely the most ideal situation that we can go through. So if there's gonna be any off the wall picks to come in to substitute, say, okay, on like
だからそのトーナメントとかリーグとかのバンピックはね、すごく独特になる可能性はあります。っていうのはその相手に合わせて、相手がもう分かってるんで、相手の得意な構成とかをどんだけリサーチしているかとか、相手のそのプレイヤーによってキャラクターをね、要はターゲットバンって言って、
Show me some of that Ishunshin. Show me that Roger. I don't give me the Popo
あ
and
の
Koopa. Like, show me some of that.
そうあいつのこれがきついからバンしようみたいなのがやっぱ多いのが、そのトーナメントで BO3 って、3回勝負日本選手なんですよ。それで見るとその普通の、ランクとかの試合とはね、全然仕様とかバンピック環境とかも違ったりするかもしれないですね。ただこういう大会とかを見てる視聴者からメタとか流行とかっていうのは作られていくっていうのは確実です。例えばこういう海外のプロチームのプロゲーマーの人たちが作った構成とかピックとか編成とか作戦とかを、見てるその他の国のその国の中で強い人たち、例えば日本で言ったらトップチームの人たちがそれを取り入れていって初めてその国のトレンドになっていくんですよね。
Well, you haven't been called a millennial at the very least.
I've never been called a millennial for the life of me.
Yeah.
それが面白いですよね。なんかバンピックとかメタの形成、この人のチャンネル登録といいね。ありがとう。ありがとう。MCL か。MCL か。難しいよね。じゃあ、なんか私も書いてあるわけ。ねえ。MPL。海外のプロチームの大会。なんか暴言とか煽りについてのなんか考えをまとめた動画でも出そうかな。今年も M1 はね、わかんないんですよ正直。まだね僕はそういう情報持ってなくて、来てたらすぐシェアしたいんですけど、ない正直。今のところ情報がない。日本にリーグって作る予定とかってあるの、それねずっと言ってるんですよ。マジでずっと言ってるんですよ。ただそのリーグとかを開催するのだとやっぱりその国の人口がどんぐらいいるかとかチームがどんぐらいいるかとか、やっぱ一番はそのゲーム会社もさサービスでやってるわけじゃないから収益がちゃんと見込めるかとかっていうのがあるよね。CW リンね、うまかったな。でも929アベレージ KD ゲームプレイヤーロードキールゴールドプレイ噴火855アベレージヒーローレベルでトータルチームゴールドトータルチームダメージ 26% なんだ。なるほどね。こういうのなんか出せるのっていいよなと思うけど、こういうの出すのもすげえたくさんのスタッフさんがいたりするからね。普段の活躍度はね、クランメンバーと一緒にね、なんかランクいったら上がりますよ。ランクじゃなきゃ上がんなかった気がする。でビルドエンバとディスペアなしなんだ。エンバトとバーサークでオーシャンでイモータル。
Very, very precautious as they go through, because what else does he have in store if he can play Atlas and still catch people off with such a slow animated.
早く2試合目が見たいよ。早く見よう。でもあれだな、日本の大会とかも思ってるんだろうな、みんなそうやって。いやでもすごいな、このキャスターの人たち休憩挟まないんだ。マジでね、喉にくるんすよ、ずっと喋ってると。
Talking about the strategies that they're going to be bringing to the table here, because now that they kind of experienced it for the first time, you got to get rid of that shell shock and be like, all right, these are just humans, we can beat them, we just have to analyze.
今選手がその休憩とミーティングしてる感じでしょ。
There's so much on the line right here. We're talking about cash prizes as well, you know, like if you guys really want to know like prize pool breakdowns.
Prize pool breakdowns.
Prize pool breakdowns, like first place finish, you get about a whopping 35 grand US dollars.
What?
US dollars. That's a lot of money. I mean, it doesn't matter about the conversion rates, whether you're from Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, anywhere. This is
マレーシアだと今これ MPL4 万人見てますね。4万人。すごいな。マレーシア版が今4万人で、もう1個がなんだっけな。インドネシア版か。インドネシア版が今 2.4 万人ぐらいか。翻訳して。
Bigger. Why are they getting bigger? Why have I made poor life choices to end up here and not playing this game professionally?
Because you said it. You said it that you were feeling like a boomer. So yeah.
Oh, I feel. Oh,
that's the reason why.
That's probably it. That's probably it. I'm gonna be like signing up for Onyx Esports and they'll just be like, "I'm sorry, you're too old," and I'm like, "Darn it! Curses! My boomer mind can't."
You get my KDA. I've got like 10 over 10. Like you're a boomer.
But you old. You didn't have to say it like that.
Well, of course, for those of you guys who are watching, sometimes it really doesn't matter what your age is. Of course, it's your aspiration and dreams. If you want to make it in the pro scene, put that effort.
いや、ちょっとなんか、何も面白いの浮かばんからやめよう。ちょっと考えたけど。
All these competitions that's out there because you never know. You might just be the next superstar like CW who just won this first matchup of the MPL Invitational Four Nations Cup.
Playing an assassin carry role, by the way, so that's also a very difficult thing to do because you also have to alternate between farming and looking for picks like constantly, and it's a very demanding task because you don't have a lot of downtime.
Yeah, yes indeed, and of course every single second matters, and even though they were taken down once, he did bounce back up real quick, so let's see, can Todak instead bounce back from their defeat back in game 1 because we're getting game 2 underway.
Once again, challenging
the lights of Onyx Esports. Now Onyx will be on the blue side, so they do have the first pick. And once again, you did mention about Popol and Kupa, so we're going to
for my iPhone.
Yep, they absolutely don't want to deal with that whatsoever. So Onyx Esports can get rid of that. Todak on the other side. What are they going to do to adapt against?
Drop it my iPhone. 音ちっちゃいですか？ちょっと大きくするか。
Bring back in X-ray as well, and hopefully this lineup.
始まりましたね。始まりました。大丈夫。
You know, the experience matters a lot. And yep, they do decide to go for ban out the blue side for the side. Sorry, a red side for Todak. Man, the background with the skyline is distracting.
めっちゃめっちゃリラックスしてたな。クラウドバンするんだ。なんか面白いですね。大体こういう試合って勝ったチームとかは勝ちパターンでそのまま行ったりすることが多いんですよ。例えばさっきの試合だったらリンがめちゃめちゃ暴れてて、しかも先行なんでリンを通るピックにしてくるかなと思ったらリンをバーンしてくるし、トダックに関してはさっきのチックー選手のクラウドめちゃめちゃダメージ出てたんで、クラウド起用してくるんかなと思ったけどクラウドバーンしてくる。でカジャー。おもろい。こういう試合ってプロチームからしてみたらプロチームからしてみたらさ、アピールの場でもあるんですよ。こういうところで俺らこういうことできるんだぜとかっていうのを見せて、スポンサードとか取ってったりとか選手の獲得っていうのをしたりしてくるんで、そういう意味で言ったら、オニックは1本取ってるからちょっと気は楽なんで見せピックみたいな感じで来るかもしれないですね。クフラー、そしてエスメラルダ。リモート大会ですね。今精神統一してますね、ムーンが。精神統一してます。アンチメイジのアンチメイジといったらね、ハヤブサもそうなんですけど、デームスもマジで強いんですよ、オニック。これ今2試合目っすね。BO3 なんで。
have link for themselves anymore.
ただ工夫もそうだけど、さっきのオニックのアテラスからのムーブがマジで強かったから、そこは警戒しないんだっていうのは思ってる。ああ、バクシア。トダックはそのオフレーンにもうゲーハー置くの鉄板だね。
Arguably one of the strongest melee duelists in that top lane. Sorry, in the side lanes as of right now.
Yeah, we talked to our dear analysts earlier before we even started.
オニカ、いやでもアテラスよりもセリナ入れてきましたね。確か、ドリアンかササのセリナがマジでうまいんですよ。バチクソ強いんで、ちょっと忘れちゃったけど。CW がメイン火力なんですね。ああ、ブルーノ。これ多分トダック、オニックの構成のことは知らないからバーンしてった感じ、無難なところをバーンしてった感じですね。まあ、オニックもトダックも両方とも1対1で来るだろうということで、ブルーノはとりあえずバーンした感じか。
Onic Esports last 6 seconds before they go for their final ban, which is going to be Valir, which I absolutely agree with. This is a really it's really painful because every time you want to go in on a team,
ああ、やっぱちょっとこれ配信ね、訪れしてますわ。
you're forced to use your flicker to try and dodge one of his abilities from pushing you away, keeping you at bay. So really smart options coming in from Onic Esports with the bans.
楽しみだね。これその日本のプレイヤーがその海外のプロの、ね、人たちのことを知っていくっていうのも楽しみだね。嬉しいし。さあ、サポート1枚か。でもさっきのね、オールド握手やったからね。ああ、先にキャリー取って最後にサポートにしてったか。敵を見てね。めっちゃ回転数増やしてんじゃん。ああ、早かったなー。X、そしてグレンジャー。
Oh, for sure. Still considerably very strong, and I'm glad that Onic has gone for that sort of pick. But oh my, what we have here for the last pick for Toda.
Oh boy, looks like they locked in the far side.
マジで訪れすごいなこれ。
Change of role here. They did get the carry. They were able to get the Farsa as well.
ちょっと一瞬入り直しますね。
Their composition is looking real nice. Onic, on the other hand, I think it's going to be a lot harder for them to deal with Dodak, especially with the tools and options they have to kind of keep them away from the enemy team. So having Farsa to kind of be like, oh, if we're going into a stalemate, I don't mind doing it because Farsa is always going to have that extra range to break it.
I'm looking at Todak here. This time they do look much better this time around, and of course,
いいなこういう画面も。
She's been doing an absolute wonderful job, and yeah. Giving us a little bit of water somewhere in between. Of course, once we're done with that, we are definitely in for another epic battle between Onic Esports versus Todak once again. And now, if you guys have missed out, it's only 1 point going in from the side of Onic.
No.
You know, something's going on with, Todak as well as pauses, but
バッツがね出ないのもちょっと面白いな。オニックの一番左端のバッツって選手はもともとエボスなんですよ。エボスにいたんですけど秒速で移籍してて、ウディルはね、これ面白いんですけど、ウディルはなんとビゲトロンアルファっていう他のチームに電撃移籍しました。これはインドネシアの中でも大きなニュースになりました。ウディルが移籍して。ビゲトロンアルファだったか、じゃあアルターエゴだ。アルターエゴっていうところチームに移動しました。移籍。なんかこのモバレのその海外プロシーンってシーズンが大体3ヶ月おきにあるじゃないですか。 MPL シーズンなんとかってあるんですけど、そのシーズン終わるたんびに選手が辞めたり、選手が移籍したりとかしてます。マジで引き抜きが激しい。
Okay, all right, no worries. It looks like the game is still going on, which is the most important thing.
いやマジで盛んっす。やっぱりその選手も選手でそういうやっぱ生活のためにゲームしてるからこの人たちって。だからやっぱ条件とかっていうのもまた変わってくる。オニック113だ。
Foxia is actually winning this level 1 against Anti-Mage here because he's not allowing him to get any heal off with his Feast of Blood. So it's becoming, he has to wait till level 2 before he even stands a chance. So it's kind of interesting how that particular matchup works out.
And interesting rotation coming from Formaze as well, and now it's going to be a 2 versus 3. Well, Formaze might be able to actually soak in a little bit of damage, but he's stuck behind the wall, forced to flicker away, and Anti-Mage might just have this first blood in hand. Oh boy.
Yep, slow reaction coming in for Formaze. He thought he was going to be A-OK. He totally forgot about Anti-Mage rotating towards that side of the map. And now they're actually doing a bit of a lane swap here. They're getting the export to go to the top lane and Thamos to go down to the bottom side. And you can already see that Esmeralda has kind of sniffed this out. It's like, what's going on here? Checks the entire river, doesn't see where X-Borg went. And now he sees off the minions that the Thamos has kind of shown up. He'll take that river crab for himself and hopefully secures it.
Yeah,
no, he's pushed off.
This is looking pretty bad, and it's
Oh,
going to be
lane
coming from the side of X-Ray, but he will falter instead. So I'm not too sure, was the crab really all too worth it?
Yeah, not exactly worth it here, but great utilization of the Ranger ultimate there. Has some like the moment he got stunned, he was already hit by the slow from the Death Sonata. There was no means of escape for him there. And now they're going to do it one more time. They're going to try and harass this bottom side as much as they can.
Yeah, and of course, real great cover-up coming from Moon for the side of X-Ray as well. So they are just trying to actually receive and defend their turrets to the best they can. Seems like Sasa will be watching this one grabbed away, but oh my, Rassi's coming from the back as well. But seems like it's going to be a little bit overcrowded here. Looking at the situation, it's going to be Tozak here just re-rotating towards the mid side.
Yeah, they're just making sure that they're keeping their carry safe. They can't afford her to go too far, especially when, middle is missing 3 members, Granger and the kill squad of Atlas as well as Selena. Very powerful combination, 1 CC and it could be over for you. Even getting caught by the Death Sonata might spell your death.
Yeah, I think that the damage output will be way too much to take in if that's the case. And it's going to be pretty much a long, hard-fought battle right over the bottom side as we see.
トダックがすごくコテに回っちゃってるね。
Oh my, here comes the pop of the hell! And instantly the leads off Moon. There's not even a single chance for him. While E1 being dropped down low, which means that Onyx has pure security over on towards the first turtle of the game once again.
Oh, it looks like Shiku was able to get an initial kill onto Anti-Mage as well, so I guess that is some kind of retribution at the end of the day. But once Onyx gets this ball rolling, it's very hard to stop them from snowballing. We've seen them time and time again do this, and now Sasa on the chopping block as Formaze breaks his Firaga armor. That's very important because now they can set up a dive before he gets that Firaga armor back.
Yeah, and while they're at it, this is going to be really rough, and yeah, no chance at all. But Ross is going to be coming in, trying to actually connect the Fatal Links, brings E1 back, and this kill trying to be distributed towards the side of CEW, and that took long enough for that killing spree.
Yeah, they trade 1 for 1, but that's not too bad. Sasa goes, oh wait, catch downing
on the outside,
but Anti-Mage is playing this really, really well. His ultimate is keeping him alive, and Todak, they just move away, wait for the cooldown, wait for him to come back in for the final blow. And Mezzi trying to clear that way with the Tortoise Poissons, but that's nothing much when it's coming up against Onyx CW, where he's got literally every buff in the game stacked on him.
I'm not too sure if that was a wise move for the side of Formaze. After all, people seem to be all too familiar with that sort of rotation that Onyx has been pulling up lately. And now, one more team fight breaks out over the mid-side.
Yep, and the mid-side is getting sucked back in the Fatal Links. And once again, Rossi making sure that they are picking off their supports. They're making sure that they are really, really weak in these stages of the game. And they are being extremely proactive, considering that Todak was supposed to be the ones being a little bit more proactive within this game.
Yeah, and I felt like they gave in a little bit way too much of that pressure. As we are looking at only 5 minutes, there's already 6 kills in the back, and yet another turret falls towards the bottom side. That camp for himself, but look at Formaze.
なるほど、もうアンチメージがもうがっつりソロレーナーやって、X は結構くさびみたいな感じで動いてるのか。
you know, there's still the pressure from the top lane, so Anti-Mage is definitely going to go in for that push. So if they do commit to this, it might not end well for the side of Toda.
Yep, they're going for the invade as well, and the rest of the Toda members are getting chunked down one by one. Moon is using his feathered airstrike, but again, they've chunked them but not killed them just yet. Rossi's still alive. He refuses to go down and see.
いやー、マジでこのさ、ラッシーって人のタンクうますぎん、さっきから。
Sasa, he should be able to break it out, but the Firaga armor still holds strong as Bormaze trying to secure the kill, jumps over the wall, sees three members and realizes this isn't worth it. That Firaga armor hasn't broken. Anti-Mage jumps right on top of Moon. Moon is unable to get on out of there. What an abyssal arrow coming in from Drian. Pinpoint accuracy.
That was such a perfect shot from the corner of the bush, and he was just stunned, unable to even move an inch. So now with that sort of pickup, they have so much more room for invasion towards the top side, and Ewan's getting caught out.
全部ウルト決めんじゃん、さっきから。
Going over the side of CW. 2 games in a row, he's aiming for that double-digit KDA coming in this way, and hopefully another MVP title.
もうお肉としてはグレンジャーバカ育ってるから手前からいけるね。金差がえぐい。
Much here in this particular situation, mainly because Onyx Esports, yes, they have a very good trigger finger. They know when to pull it, and every single time Todak has fallen into it without fail. Todak can't seem to fake Onyx out to waste resources without it being underutilized. Onyx, every time they press a skill, they press a button, they have a purpose, and they are looking to punish.
Yeah, and let's look into it.
デームスのビルドも面白い、なんか独特だな。
BOD on the side of CW and
once again,
あ、
the trigger finger.
オニックはローム2枚だけなんだ。
That's a really great catch from the side of E1, and you know, we expected the Kufra to do a lot from the early stages, but now here comes another.
海外ではなんかもう煽りがなんかもう挨拶みたいなとこあるからね。日本とそこが違うところ。あれ日本でやったらむちゃむちゃ叩かれるけど、海外であれがファンサーだったりするんだよね。
Yeah, Chiku getting eventually run down by the members of Onyx Esports. Unfortunate, but they trade again another 1-for-1. That's not too bad, honestly, considering that Todak come up on top of that trade. So honestly, it's a bit of a win for Todak here, but Onyx Esports is going to hit their second item power spike, and that's going to be pretty devastating considering at what stage 8 minutes into the game. Lord is coming real soon after this turtle.
Now, of course, the turtle attempt will not be contested once again. Onyx really has a way to actually secure a lot of all these objectives pretty much fluently. They don't really seem to have any issues when they go in for any sort of commitment. So far, every
でやっぱね、上手いチームはね、ちゃんとバフ分けるんよね。131でももうグレンジャーが敵のジャングル全部荒らしてるから、そのセリナがちゃんと他のバフを取りに行くと。
Now they're going to keep on pushing forward or looking for some sort of advantage to give Chiku some space to farm. They break that top tier 1, and they're looking again. They look to stay for a little bit too long, and Chiku, he already recalled. I'm not entirely sure what the rest of the Todak is doing. Are they trying to recall? Are they trying to fake a fight? And even though they tried to fake a fight pretty well, they get caught out once again. Oh, Moon getting hit by every single shot of the Death Sonata have given Onyx to crush on down and to take down these inhibitor turrets.
うまい。
Of course, without minions, there's still no problems for the side of Onyx Esports. They are trying to actually look for another opening from the top side, but the minions are a little bit too far off, so they are heading towards the bottom lane for that. Well, there's going to be less than a minute before we see despawn of the Lord. Maybe they might actually go in for that as well.
そう、難しいですよね。なんか日本ってこの煽りとかってさ、例えばこの試合で煽ったからってなんかそう先があるじゃないですか。それが多分海外の違いだよね。いや、うまいなー、テラスちゃんと決めていく。いやー、あとグレンジャーの火力がえぐい。いや、そうそう、X の犠牲タワー折りね、あれマジでうまいと思った。先にX がミニオンよりも先に入って走行剥がれるまでタワーを受けてたんですよ。それのおかげでミニオン体力半分以下だったけど、 サードダウン折れましたね。あれはうまい。
Yes, indeed, and now they're rushing all the way in.
Yeah!
And here comes that suplex that we're talking about, baby, as we will finish off with 2 points for Indonesia. Onyx Esports secures the game.
圧勝だ。
What a game! That trigger finger from Onyx is so active. They've got some amazing game sets. Like, oh, you're by yourself. There's a possibility that the enemy could be there, or they could be rotating towards the other side of the map. They play off the information that they have and what you see. They identify
圧勝だ。
by himself. He's dead.
Oh man, like I just like how decisive they were. Like how.
YouTuber って有名なの誰かいますか？いっぱいいますよ。あとはその日本の YouTuber が海外の YouTuber かにもいますけど。強かったな。ただあとアンチメイジがめちゃくちゃ存在感出したな。
So it's so hard for Kodak to really think who exactly can they actually commit to take down. So of course with this sort of match that we have just witnessed, of course it just went swinging for the side of Onyx 2 games in a row. Any sort of special shout out that you want to mention about how why Onyx is so strong going against a lineup that we saw were actually causing so much waves back in M1, and now they just put them in their place.
Yeah, I think Onyx in this particular situation, there's 2 major factors which I can identify as clearly better than Kodak in this case. Number 1 is definitely communication. A lot of them are on the same page at the same time, especially with that top fight when Chiku was recalling. A lot of the Torak members just weren't pulling out of that fight. They didn't even have towers to protect them, so it was a do or die whether to take the full-on engagement or to start recalling and start backing off from that area as soon as possible. Maybe sacrifice 1 member at the very least. They ended up losing 3. So communication.
お肉としてはかなりいいスタートが切れましたね。これでもう決勝リーグ行きほぼ確定じゃないかな。
Very sharp to identify isolated members and what ultimates are up. So that was pretty nuts.
Yeah, I would say that they definitely know how to actually shot call absolutely perfectly, which gives them all the reason to actually get all these advantages from so many different layers. Of course, early game sometimes you can have a little bit of hiccups, but even for a team like Onyx, it doesn't really matter. Like they always have plan B. Like you saw how they actually come from the top side.
Yeah,
like Boxtail was actually winning the lane early on, and that rotation came in towards the river. And the next move coming from them was, okay, we're gonna pressurize them. We're gonna stuck him by the wall and force that flicker. And yeah, Animation is just waiting for that first blood.
Yeah, it was a really tough situation to actually come in here. But let's have a look at some of these end game stats. Well, you can definitely tell, but just by items alone, that like clearly Onyx was significantly ahead in this game. It's not even dying once.
トップソロ S の強みですか？なんかね、メタなんですよね。かなりなんだろうな、ソロトップでシューとかさ、ウラノスとか、メタルヘッドが流行りだしたんですよ。で、それに対してのカウンターで S ネを置いてるっていうのが多いですね。あとは単純にその耐性能が高いんですよ。耐性能高くて序盤からしっかりダメージ出して戦えるっていうところですかね。シールドがつくんで。ただこの試合はラッシーか。オニックのラッシーがマジでうまかったのと、アンチメイジがやっぱさすがのソロレーナーだったのと、この CW っていう人が確かにそのウディルの代わりに、メインの火力になったんだけど、そこがしっかり機能してましたね。インドネシアでもかなりいいとこ行くんじゃないですか。あとはそのトダックのフォーロームがね、ちょっと気になりましたけどね。そうなんか海外はこの試合は試合でちゃんと割り切れるのに、日本だとね。
Okay, he knows it's over. He's just waiting for the demise right there. But you know, other than Brian, we've got Rossi again. Of course, the Fatal Links is not as crazy as Game 1, but
for sure,
still very, very effective when it comes down to locking anyone in towards a huge engagement for, you know, for the likes of Sasa to also come by. And I think Sasa definitely held his ground really well as well.
Yeah, especially when Rossi has his what's it called, his flicker up and available. That's when he's terribly scary because you don't know when he's going to do it with the Fatal Links. Like, it'll always catch you off guard because it happens so
なんかこうやって見るとさ、アテラスとかもさ、防具1個しか積んでないのにあんだけ耐えられるんだってなるよね。だからそう考えるとなんか攻撃は最大の防御だよね。あ、ハイライト。グレがね、ちゃんとキル持ってんだよな。いや、このクラウドのはターゲットバンな気もしなくもないけど、でもまあかなり、クラウド直されてもなんか全然強いですね。不思議。
They are trying to be the aggressors, and eventually they do clean it up. However, it's just some great kiting from CW.
Yeah, and this was
やっぱグレンジャーはそのタンクに対しても強く出れるのがでかいね。で、これね、グレ生きてんのすごいよな。あとこれね、うまい。
Straight in towards the enemy lines, and of course, there was a couple of more kills going on their way, and CW popping off with that depth zone.
Yeah, that's oh my god.
いや、なんか131終わらなそうだけどね。なんかこう見ると。どうなんだろう。
So yeah, honestly, Onyx played a phenomenal matchup here. Torak really didn't stand much of a chance. I think their draft was actually, honest to God, their draft was like on point. Like that was a good draft. If they wanted to play hyper carry, they really got it, and they gave themselves the best opportunity to do so. So I have no complaints there. I think it's just communication and game sense at the very end of the day.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with
まあ
that.
131のいいところってさ、やっぱりその戦術がシンプルで、そのメインの火力を決めて、そいつだけ育たして、そいつだけ守ればいいから。だからそういう意味で言ったらこの戦術っていうのは。まだまだ流行りそうだよね。確かこれインドネシアのね、プロチームが開発したはず。この131って。出るとこよ。
Okay, who's next in line to actually fight for their glory inside of Group A itself?
Yeah, and I actually can't wait because we should be expecting some interviews from the winning team in a little bit. So in the meantime, we're going to talk a little bit more about the things that, especially in this particular unique to this game, until we get to that interview. Because so far, I think Onyx, they're looking absolutely great. I think in this standard form, they should be able to get out of their groups without much of an issue. I think. And I think, you know, their biggest competition was supposed to be Torak and Aura Fire here. So now that they beat Torak, they just need to take care of Aura Fire, and SMG shouldn't be too much of an issue. If they do, you know, if SMG apparently, you know, had somehow glowed up over this short period of time, that would be incredible.
Yeah, absolutely incredible indeed. So, of course, we are definitely going to be coming back with a whole lot more to come, and we'll return for next.
And here it is, the final game statistics that we've been waiting for. Yeah, you can already see in the heroes picks and bans, like it was absolutely fine. CW topping the highest GPN, 1,035 gold per minute. That is insane.
Yeah, undisputedly the best guy out of the two games. Of course, thanks to his teammates that, of course, funnel quite a lot of resources to actually make it work, but you know, the crits, we saw it hit coming from the depths. Sonata. I think it could definitely blow a truck up if it actually hits a truck, but you know, this ain't no Hollywood movie. But look at the damage output coming in from this Selena as well. Like, that itself was.
明日もさ、この試合の MPL のインビテーショナルか。これ見ようと思ったんだけど、明日はフィリピンの試合を見ます。理由はワクワクするからです。次が。アウラとチーム SMG っていうマレーシアのチームですね。SMG。
Thamos, their objective is to basically survive and try to keep as much control over the lane as possible, because their matchups is Boxia and Esmeralda, both of which don't exactly have the best wave clear. So Export, great wave clear, he can do it safely, he doesn't need to die doing it. Same thing goes to Thamos, he throws molten sides, walks away, picks up the sides, repeat doing it again, so on and so forth. And with the kill team of Granger, Selena, Atlas, that is a very scary kill team running around the map, because if you get caught by anything, literally anything, a little bit of a slow, a little bit of CC, you're dead.
Yeah, of course, the layers eventually will stack, even if you are the beefiest target inside of, say, Todak that just played out the match against Onyx. So, you saw even like, we talked about Kufra, and all the other tanks were, in a way, rendered useless because they could not actually do much. They can't even go for those 5v5s anymore. They know that.
アテラス強かったなマジで。あんなに起点作れんだったら、まあそれに合わせてる味方もいるから、やっぱりそのチームの試合っていうのは大前提なんだけどさ。昔はね、オールローム戦法があったんですよ。っていうのは5人でローム積んでも一番お金持ってる人に、ちゃんとそのお金は行くし、でロームの恩恵も受けられるしっていうので、むしろオールローム積んでるチームと積んでないチームやったら稼ぎにもう序盤から運命の差だったっていう時代があったんですよね。でそれがアップデートで修正はされたんで、今はオールロームなくなったんですけど。
The very first match itself, they might actually need some backup plans on how they need to find a way to perhaps stall CW from turning in towards a monster in the late game or so, or absolutely block him from, you know, getting all these free farms and stuff. But this is your man of the match itself. Of course, kudos to Onyx Esports and the entirety of the team. And for you guys back at home watching, of course, we do have some great news somewhere in between where you guys love some goodies. Of course, just dropping some hints here before we get into those sort of stuff. But hey, of course, CW, just one of the many names. I'm pretty sure that in the next upcoming match itself, we'll see someone with similar caliber that might just actually challenge the likes of these.
That's very, very interesting to watch, actually, you know? But you know, coming back to the groups here. Now that Todak has lost over to Onyx Esports, at this point in time, Onyx really just has to worry about Aura Fire, and maybe we're just gonna have to wait and see whether or not Aura Fire have, you know, they put in the effort in practice. They ended up 7th place in their own local league, but that doesn't mean that they're bad or anything like that. It's just their competition is really, really strict and tough there, and somebody has to fill that spot.
Yeah, and of course,
オーロラやった時の1対1やってるところ、へー。
But you know, game one's pretty much done, but it's not over just yet. So of course, with this sort of
今はもうそういう戦術がなんだろうな、そういう戦術が調整されちゃったんでできないですけどね。
Our dear guests who of course won the very first match will see us featuring on esports.
Anti-mage. So, sebelum saya mula, nak saya sebut anti-mage ataupun anti-mage? Anti-mage. Okay. So, anti-mage. Dekat sini
anti-mage lah. Halo, anti-mage.
Pada game kedua tadi, walaupun Tamus dah kena nerf, dia punya physical defense dah kurang. Lepas tu dia punya sustain daripada dia punya ulti pun dah kurang. Anda sebagai pro player, aku kena tengok ke arah sini. Anda sebagai pro player, ada tak rasa perubahan? Dia kena nerf, dia still relevant ataupun memang rasa dia punya nerf?
For me tak ada rasa lah, because the nerf sikit aja. Masih bagus Tamus dipakai.
Okay, so
めっちゃ気になるなこれ。めっちゃ気になるわ。1イメージが何言ってんのか。ちょっとごめんなさいね、これラグがあるからインドネシア版見ますわ。これかな？
Ya, ini saya rasa walaupun Anti-Mage kata, dia tak rasa. Tapi ini lebih kepada pro player. Pro player dia macam, kau bagi aku hero apa? Bagi aku Haya, bagi aku Tamu. Semua aku boleh pakai. So, Anti-Mage, itu dah cukup pasal hero tu. Ini I nak tanya, ini MPLI boleh katakan pertama dan anda terus melawan dengan tim Malaysia. Apakah perasaan awak lawan dengan tim Malaysia game pertama untuk segala tournament ni?
Untuk game pertama lawan Malaysia, I think susah lah. Kita lawan Malaysia, kita banyak preparation untuk lawan tim Todak, SMG.
Ya, so dalam
give our best.
Ini saya suka kerana anda nak mention
次あと14分ボス
dan
ね
juga dekat dalam grup ni ada Aura Fire. Rasanya dekat dalam grup A, siapa yang mungkin menjadi saingan yang paling susah untuk Onyx lawan?
For me semua sama aja. Seriously semua sama.
Okay, ini adalah respect daripada Anti-Mage yang mengatakan disebabkan Group A ni tak boleh nak underestimate sesiapa. Tak boleh cakap tim ni kuat, tak boleh nak cakap tim ni lemah. Lagi disebabkan pada pendapat saya lah, mungkin sama dengan dorang, patch baru ni betul-betul menunjukkan yang tim semua start daripada kosong. Dorang tak pasti hero ni terlampau kuat, hero ni terlampau lemah, rotation ni bagus, rotation ni tak bagus. Dan itu adalah satu benda yang saya nak tanya kepada Anti-Mage. Ini dua game, early game daripada Onyx sangat-sangat kuat. Ini pada pendapat Anti-Mage lah. Saya takkan tanya pasal strategi dan sebagainya, tapi ini lebih kepada player. Macam rasanya rotation tu adalah bagus kerana tank punya shot call ataupun cewek punya shot call. Itu lagi satu, panggil dia cewek ke CW? Tak dengar? Hello? Boleh dengar? Tak dengar?
Ulang.
Okay. Can. So, ini cerita pasal rotation tadi. Rotation tu dia menjadi kerana tank punya shot call ataupun cewek punya shot call. Dan soalan nombor 2, memang itu sebutan dia ke? Cewek?
Iya, cewek.
Okay.
I think semua shout call lah. Semua shout call. Iya, semua shout call. Not only cewek atau the tank, but the offlane and the support can also shout call.
Ya, so dekat sini kita boleh nampak quality team Onyx bukan mengharapkan okey, kau bagi tahu kita buat apa, kita semua buat. Dorang semua sekali dalam setiap lane akan bagi tahu information ni, information tu. Jadi dekat situ dorang akan buat keputusan sama-sama dan mungkin itu yang menyebabkan nampak dorang punya rotation semua efektif dan dorang punya rotation sangat-sangat confident dan decisive. So ini saya tak pasti berapa banyak masa lagi saya ada bersama Anti-Mage, tapi sekarang
Selamat siang Kazukiti. Halo, selamat siang.
Terima kasih semua Sonic yang udah dukung Onyx.
Hendrawang
Jangan lupa dukung Onyx. Go Onyx.
Susanto.
Terima kasih kepada Anti-Mage.
Selamat siang.
Congratulations kepada tim Onyx. Sekarang ni kita akan pergi balik
確かにゲームのサポ環境が弱体化されなきゃ
Ikuto dan juga Karakuri.
確かに
Take it away,
ね
guys. Come on.
Oh man, LaFell absolutely forgot about us.
Feels
Yeah, feels bad. But of course, doesn't feel all too bad when like Onyx having animation on.
これも音ずるすごいマジで。何？
Translate a little bit of what they actually mentioned. So, one key point that LaFell did talk about was that
そういうことか。ちょっと待ってね。こうして
maybe especially for Onyx Esports. How does it work? Is it that CW actually gives the call and everyone just follows, or is it somebody else? He says, Animage responded with, okay, in Onyx, at least every single one of them are actually relevant, where they can actually put out every single information out there so that they can actually make that call together as a unit. So they are thinking as one. So
翻訳。もう面白いの浮かばんのよ。
Some teams work very different.
エビ回答してこよう。今日エ
And
ビ。
definitely work out for Onyx Esports to achieve a 2-0 victory against Todak.
Now let's go jump over to the Group A standings currently, and this is subject to change. Remember that. This ain't the final one. There's only been one game today. All right, so let's all calm down. Onyx is right on top, securing themselves 2 points, 2 matches played with 2 match wins. Todak is going to drop all the way down 4 now until the next 2-0 is coming on. Aura Fire and Team SMG, they've got a lot of work to do because Onyx is looking pretty good.
Oh, yes, indeed. And of course, if you guys are looking at Aura Fire, why is there like a arrow pointing down? It's basically everyone started with 0, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
And of course, when your name is followed by alphabetics, it's actually changes anyways because it's still 0 points. So I'm definitely looking forward to see the next match, which will be SMG versus Oral later on. So of course, things are gonna get pretty much fired up, and you know.
大会でよく実況されてますが、大会に対しないんですが、多分出ないですね。僕下手なんですよ。根本的にそのまずね、僕モバレ下手なんですよ。好きなんだけど。だから出ないですね。
I just realized like that's a dead joke. I'm just gonna move on from that. I'm disappointed in myself.
もしめちゃめちゃ上手かったら選手で出たかったけど、下手だからね。
standard drafts on the table, you know, and I think that's not really going to.
見ることだったりとか、見た情報とかを他の人に伝えたりするのは好きなんで。
And the priority of football and football is pretty interesting. So I don't know whether.
もっとそういう意味で言ったら解説の質も上げれるようにしたいなとは思ってるね。どうしてもこのリアルタイム解説とその後付けの解説やったらさ、その精度が全然違うんですよね。だから動画でも出そうとは思ってます。その解説とか今の試合とかもそうだけど、もっとなんか見ておーっていうスーパープレーあったかもしれないけど、そういうのを見落としちゃったりするんですよね。
Been very much effective in respective games, and you know what was more effective for all of you guys? You guys could just claim that gift right down below. You guys have been asking for freebies. We know what you want. You don't really want to see Gideon this one's contra all too much, and yep, you guys want to see freebies all upon the screen. So right down below, visit www.mobilelegends.com to redeem the said code. So make sure you do it fast because it won't be up on your screens for far too long.
Yep, you gotta do it as quickly as possible. We hear you in the chat. We know you're tired of our talk shows, but well, too bad we don't have an analyst. We're the analyst. That's how good we are at our jobs. Sit down, LaFell, forgetting about the English cast. Come on, we just had a cross post. We're good. Don't worry, we're talking smack about it, but we're good friends.
Yeah.
People are just like messaging LaFell. Hey man, Gideon's talking crap on you in MPL Invitational 4-Nation Cup. Like, what's going on, man? You guys okay? Nah.
It's like, oh yeah, we're used to it. He says the same things to us, anyways. So pretty much a fair deal, right? So that's right. Of course, match number 1 has already been concluded, and of course, if you guys are looking for a brand new SIM card for, you know, if you've been lacking on data and you just feel like your phone bill is way too expensive, I guess it's time for you to make the switch. And of course, Yudu is powered by Cellcom, is the first fully customizable digital telco in Malaysia. And you can definitely choose your data plans, call as well as SMS according to your needs because you do it better.
Yep, and don't forget, if you want to join us in the discussions and, oh, I don't agree with what Gideon Q or Aaron said, with everything they have, join in with the Facebook tags at MPLMYSG or at Instagram tag at MPLMYSG.official.
その最後は分かんないっすね。でも移籍したかやめたんじゃないですか、出てないんで。まあそれか外されたかっすね。
Want to hook up?
Wait, what?
With Yudu. Being with Yudu is like customizing your car exactly the way you want it. Imagine doing that to your mobile plan. Anywhere, anytime. Like here. Oops. And even when you're in bed.
Wait, what?
Yes, just download the Yudu app and customize your mobile plan exactly the way you want it.
最高。画面変わらん。これどっから音流れてんだ？何の音なんだろうこれ。違う、なんか違うとこから音流れてんな、これ。分かっ った分かった、これか。これが流れてたんだ、ずっとさっきから。なるほど。あ、よかった、解決したわ。ごめんなさい、ずっと2画面流してた音。ってことは、別にこれ、フィリピンの見なくてもいいや。少々お待ちを。あ、これか。あと8分後だ。8分間か。8分間また皆さん休憩で。どうしようかな。
Download for free Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
Our strength and courage will be eulogized in the galaxy. Faith is my unbreakable sword.
動画の編集してたら怒る。今見てる方々、この配信画面で動画の編集したら怒りますかね。気になる、むしろ。なんでしょう。ああ、オッケー。動画の編集しますね。なんかそういうの多分見したことないだろうし、多分見たことないですよね。皆さん気になるよね。あと6分でしょ。
Among them, a warrior from an ancient elven realm made his way to the dragon sanctuary, where the final trial of wisdom awaited.
映るかな。映ればいいんだけど。あ、映らなそう。なんだろう、映るかな。映らないことあるかな。あー、映んないな。あー、映った映った。生放送中に今日の動画の編集する男。
Download for free Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
あー、いやいや。 これで映るかな。こんにちは。今動画編集してます。だいたいいつも僕が作る動画ってこんな感じだよっていう。結構でも早くなりました最近動画編集。
6パックでインフムラップ
何言ってんだろうな。こんにちは。次の試合まで動画編集してます。動画編集とかなんか気になる人いたら全然質問乗れるんでくださいね。
Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
Wanna hook up?
Wait, what?
With Yudu. Being with Yudu is like customizing your car exactly the way you want it. Imagine doing that to your mobile plan.
Yes.
anytime,
I think
like
today
here.
is so my movie.
And even when you're in bed.
Wait, what?
Yes, just download the Yudu app and
こんな感じ
customize
で
your
動
mobile
画
plan
を作らせていき
exactly
ます。
the way you want it.
何個の動画ね、俺下手やからちょっと他の人に頼もうかな。やってくれる人がおったら。
ヘイブロ、かずきちです。今回はね、
大体その僕の動画ってそのフルで撮ってでじゃあこれ動画にしようと思ったのあったら、それを後でリプレイを撮ってでそのリプレイに対して後付けで実況を入れてでその後にね編集をちょいちょい入れてるんですよ。で最近結構入れてるのがその死んだ時ですね。死んだ時のこの時間がちょっともったいないからここは結構もうカットしてますバッツリ。
通常攻撃にこだわらずにそのね考えが頭からポーンって抜けちゃってあららららってなっちゃった。
でその話の間をなんつうんだろうこの音の波形があるんですけどこの波形でその喋ってないところとかカットしてこれはね大体他の YouTuber 普通の YouTuber さんとか同じですね。だからここの時間帯ってね正直あんま見ても面白くないじゃないですか死んでる時間って。そこはもうカットしてでそこにアイキャッチっていうのを入れてます。つけてこれがちょっとサイズが大きいので、リサイズしてこれかなでカットしてで復活すると。
マーシャを使うときはねこんな感じでね僕はかなりこう
ちょっと無言があるんだけど
点線離脱できお会いしましょう。はい。本日の動画は以上でございます。また次の動画でお会いしましょう。
Yo, welcome back everybody to the MPL Invitational's 4 Nation Cup. And so far, it still feels like a 3-nation versus 1 as of right now, as Indonesia has done with the first game, dominating it by themselves in a very, very well done fashion. My name is Q. This is Aaron. We're going to be your commentators for today, as we are going to be casting the rest of Group A as they go through their round robin. We've got another game up and coming. It's going to be SMG versus Aura Fire, and let's see how much these teams want to win this competition.
Definitely, there's going to be trills being set up, of course, with a whole lot of blaze. And we have been waiting for a lot more of all these, you know, international fights between some of all these teams. And I believe that this is the very first time that they are formally meeting each other, just like how Toda was facing off against Onyx, if I'm not mistaken.
This year, yes. This year, this would be the first technically international tournament, somewhat international tournament of the year, and I'm excited to see how far it's going to go. So far, I mean, Game 1 was a pretty high bar to, like, beat, because both of these teams are really good. They play a standard game. Somebody's going to come up on top, and Onyx, they did it in a really, it wasn't like a dominating fashion, but they really knew how to punish mistakes and made, you know, Todak's mistakes very, very apparent.
Yeah, of course, every single move was actually calculated well enough, and if Toda were to actually make any offenses, they always seem to have a certain reply to it. So that actually makes the difference between the side of Toda as well as Onyx. And of course, 2 games in a row, we see Onyx really rise up on a dominating fashion, and CW again and again being the MVP of the entirety of the matchup. Next up, of course, we'll be going to who exactly will be playing for respective teams for both Team SMG as well as Aura Fire.
Are you ready? Because these lineups have definitely changed since the last time you've seen them. Some they might be your favorite teams, they might not, but we can't wait to see what the lineups are going to be once we get into the picks and bans. Because we saw just now, you know, Todak themselves were able to switch it out and change things up, which made a little bit of a difference, and their play style seemed to be a little bit tighter together. But let's have a look at some of the team lineups of your 2 favorite teams. It's going to be Aura Fire and Team SMG. So let's have a look.
Of course, over the side of Team SMG, we have Mali-chan, Neo-chan, Smooth, Bonesy, as well as iSonic. So this is relatively a brand new shakeup coming in towards the roster, where we see a lot of all the veterans have already gone in separate ways, where only Smooth has been that name that has been very much consistent in this roster itself. So now, how exactly will they fare against the likes of Aura Fire? We'll soon see. But of course, Bonesy, if you guys may not know him all too well, he has been playing for quite a while, and I definitely want to see, you know, this is that sort of a surprise mix back out there. So they'll be going against Team Aura Fire.
Yeah, these guys are not pushovers in any way whatsoever. They come from, you know, the most, arguably the most powerful region so far of Indonesia. It's going to be Vance, Darkness, Trust, Phoenix, Tezet,
というわけで動画が出来上がりました。
Strong, actually. I'm strong. How do I say this? So,
Yeah,
maybe
maybe because there's actually Vance started like, okay, I'm gonna say the difference right there. Vance is the
why did I just call it Vance? Alright, anyways, Aura Fire, these guys, you can't just count them out. They did end up in 7th place. But not for any reason whatsoever, because some of the teams that they're having to fight in their like in their own local regions, like Onyx, like RRQ, these guys are really, really tough. And when you come from an environment like that, whoo boy, you just have the biggest guns ever.
Yes, indeed, and every single team in the MPL Indonesia side, of course, have their own uniqueness on how they take those approaches of the game, which is why, like, MPL Indonesia is one of the most watched leagues out of the MPLs. So, of course, we're not really disregarding all the other MPLs like MYSG or even the Philippines or Myanmar in that sort of a sense. It's more like you know, when this becomes an established league where you even have the MDL, the development league, it's like the talent pool becomes so much more increased that you have so many options out there for players, and that sort of competition between all of them actually makes things even more competitive and fun to watch.
Yeah, and you know, not to mention that these teams have had a lot of time to prepare. As you can see, Onyx, very humble guys. They're like, everybody stands a chance to winning this tournament. They understand everybody has the potential to. It really comes down to their preparation. Onyx has shown it. We want to see whether SMG, with this new lineup, as well as Aura Fire as well, are they prepared? But I also want to know, what are some of their thoughts on some of each other, okay? Let's have a look at their interview.
And that was both Team SMG Mobile as well as the other side, which we saw Aura Fire actually having very decent runs coming inside of their respective region. But now facing against each other, of course, they are actually doing a lot more preparation, not only for this tournament itself, they are also focusing on the upcoming season. So this is like somewhat of a testing ground, as well as, of course, a full-blown competition where they really want to test their guns after putting their strats into works. Everything from the back end, where they've got each other some maybe analysts or even managers to actually get their homework done. But how much homework is enough if you don't test it against some of the best of the entire world, if I must say. But of course, in this Four Nation Cup of the MPL Invitation, of course, is the best way to display their skill sets.
Yeah, and the practicality of it is always going to be important. The execution of these strategies, it needs to be top notch. And I'm expecting, you know, especially what I got from the interviews, both Aura Fire and SMG both understand coming into this that they are definitely underdogs. They don't expect to win this, and they're going to try their best to get as much experience and value out of this tournament as they can. I hope that they can surprise us going pretty far into the tournament and maybe even top the group. We're just going to have to wait and see, because I would love to see either SMG or Aura Fire just come out of this group and be like, hey, we did it, boys. We did it. We just proved literally everybody in this group that we can actually perform, and that would just be a great sentiment going into this competition.
Yeah, and I would really want to see what has Team SMG been up to, because we're talking about almost an entire shift coming in towards the roster.
Yeah.
Originally, we did met one of the members, which is Arta. Of course, he didn't really want to reveal all too much, and he's been focusing on towards many other commitments too. But he says he's still very, very close with all the teammates that he used to play with. Unfortunately, he won't be joining this tournament itself, and we know him very much to be a very strong analyst.
All right, looks like you guys have been waiting patiently, and our producers want to give you what you want. Let's go into the picks and bans of this game. Aura Fire versus Team SMG.
Aura versus SMG.
Once again, maybe this might be an Indonesian thing.
SMG はちょっとさ、まだ未知数なとこあるよね。
Yeah, like I think that there must have been some sort of changes where people have been utilizing him way too much on his efficiency to clear up waves, clear up jungles, and just really get themselves overpowered. So yeah, you can also follow us back on our socials as well. Mine's ContraCast on Facebook, or even Insta. You can find me Contra. Of course, you can do some self-promotion too.
Oh yeah, you can find me on any social media at the Fatal 5-Way or at Fatal 5-Way for Twitter and IG. And now, looking at the rest of the bands, it's going to be Natalia coming out from Aura Fire. It looks like a lot of Indonesians give a lot of respect to Natalia, even though we have seen before that people sometimes just let it through and play around it rather than having to worry about it. Team SMG coming in with their final ban.
Yeah, I mean, if they do ban out the Natalia, usually it's to force out maybe the opponents to consider an even higher priority target. Like, you know, we talked about lane, we talked about.
これでいけますかね。大丈夫ですか。ゲーム音二重になってないですかね。あ、じゃあ俺消えちゃった。これで大丈夫ですか。
I don't know. I feel like both Esmeralda as well as like Atlas of all people, yes, they do bring great utility. However, engaging is going to be a lot tougher than people would imagine, especially with Valir on the enemy side. If it becomes a full 5v5 fight,
治りましたかね。
if Valir knows exactly where,
僕の設定が間違ってました。
where these engagements are coming from, they're never going to get a chance to really get into the middle of the team, you know? So I think Orify has that on lock as long as they play the game correctly. They're hovering over both Zilong as well as
アウラのフェニックスって人だけ知ってんだよな。なんか名前が覚えがあって。あと SMG 一人だけチェックマークついてるのかな。なんでだ。UM ってなんだ。SMG 違うな。何の略なんだ。みんな名前に UM ってついてる。海外の人ってさ、なんかこう特殊文字とか使わないじゃん、プロチームの人。いいよね。日本もそんな感じになってくんないかな。読めない人たまにおるからさ。
Yeah, I'm looking at extended fights perhaps for some of these guys.
Yeah, and if you guys want to join us on our draft opinions, or maybe you disagree, or maybe you just want to be part of things, come on over at thempl.mysg.official on our Instagram, and as well as at mplmysg at Facebook as well, to give some of your thoughts. Maybe we'll check it out, maybe we won't. At least you have an opportunity to discuss with a bunch of like-minded people. But coming into the second part of the picks and bans, Team SMG will have their options, and my guess is that they're looking to start banning out like the important stuff, you know, the mages, the marksmen, and yes, Kimmy gets cut out of the chopping block. Just no Kimmy. We don't want none of that.
Yeah, Kimmy hasn't been all too popular, but it's still very much a viable option. So, call it what you want, a mage, a marksman, stuff again, like, it's still very annoying to deal with, especially for the likes of maybe an Atlas to catch up. So you just want to instantly dive right in, catch everyone, and just hoping that your teammates can just clear things out. But if you have something that has pretty much long-range pokes, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit tough. But Kagura's gonna be coming in for SMG, and that Farsa ban was rather interesting, which kind of option for SMG.
Yeah, I like the Farsa and Kimmy bans only because they're the two heroes that allow you to break away from the stalemate. They can shoot you from the range. They can make sure that if you get in a siege situation, you can chunk your opponent down to about half HP before anything else. Taking away the Baxia as a counter pick.
面白いですね、アウラも3タンク。
Just denying Team SMG the options to deal with this side laner who basically just doesn't care who he's fighting with, and he's expected to fight this downwards. But just in case he doesn't, he's absolutely fine with whoever else.
And now I'm looking at this Roger right here, which honestly isn't too bad as a tank shredder in the late game, but you know. Early game, pretty much some challenges for decide if this sort of pickup that they're going with. But hey, the Invitation is relatively familiar with, you know, Roger in and out, so they roughly know what exactly.
3タンクがどうなるのかちょっと気になるけど。
Looking pretty balanced, but our fire here, the slight advantage I'm looking at is that carry.
サポカグラ流行ってんのかな。なんかよく最近見るな、サポカグラ。射程が長いからかな、一気に敵のサポートが後衛を落としに行くのにサポカグラを入れるんかな。
when it comes to having to
あ
deal
の
with
若者
force
と
like that.
大人の戦いみたいな
Creative the way they engage in a lot of fights. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. Can Team SMG find the cracks within Aura's lineup, or Aura? They're probably gonna get up on top if Team SMG can't even find just even a chisel to break open these cracks.
Yep, time for us to actually find out who will be the first one that might just crack under pressure here between our Fire versus Team SMG. Of course, throw in your votes. Of course, all your votes matter, and of course, if you guys are in the app, I believe the esports section does include that as well. Maybe you might just be able to actually get yourself some goodies and
わあいいな、やっぱこのカメラアングルいいな、マジで。
they just made the land of Dom look. Every time we start off our match, we were already looking at, oh, some
これ生放送で生放送。
This might just be a first blood going in favor of the side of our Fire.
どんどんすぐ凍結。さっき俺も変えるかなと思って一応チラッと見たんだけど。
He does respawn straight away, but he will lose that first wave, which is
あ、
I mean,
SMG は221だ。
as long as possible, and it looks like Atlas just reached there in time for the last 2 minions.
今回初221だね。まだ3試合目だけど。
And Aura has already first blood onto, of all people, Vans as well. So great catch there from the side of Aura.
Yeah, and this is definitely going to be them getting a little bit of that sort of hit start, but you know, it shouldn't be too much of an issue for Mali to bounce back up to the radar. Von Strong just soaking a little damage, but Mali by just great punish for the second time coming. Now that's definitely going to be a big blow. Oh, I'm taking my words all the way back.
Yep, and it looks like they can't really deal with the Valir as of right now. They really are disrespecting Valir's damage as well in the early game, on top of the fact that he has impure rage. So every dot, every tick of damage over time, or otherwise known as dot, it just gets more and more effective.
Yeah, and in regards to that, we're looking at 2 straight kills in the hands of fans. This is going to be very, very crucial. Like they gotta find a way to stop all these sort of small hiccups that they've been committing, and now we're looking at something here being set up by SMG at the top.
Yeah, it's not looking too good because Thamos didn't respond as well, so this is going to be a 4v3 situation that they absolutely cannot win. Once the Tyrant starts running in front, Bozy is forced to run away. He already has the ultimate advance, unable to secure the kill, but now Smooth, who's got the biggest shield in the world, but no damage, can't seem to clean this up, and it's back to just farming here until Aura decides to make a move.
Look at how clean Aura is playing every single time he walks to lane. He even has his flicker up, and he can't even seem to be able to actually pop it. And that's my concern to me. Like, this is the third time coming. It's no longer a mistake. It's a habit that we're talking about. And here comes the cash.
Yep, and this is really good chat. Mal just goes down straight away. Molly just
ちょっと力差がありそうだな、このマッチアップは。
Every single time he thinks he's out of the range of Von Strong, he just gets punished again. And here we go, Aura just rotating towards the bottom side. They're gonna go for a full-on dive for Neo. Neo gets clipped to the tower with the tire straight. That's gonna help that kill because Trust is so tanky as they trade aggro from that tower. Beautiful tower dive coming in from Aura Fire. They are just stepping their foot on the gas.
Yeah, they're playing a perfect game so far, and we're looking at Zed here, catching over the side of Smooth. Van Strong's going to be joining from the back, so they are on the lookout for this Valir that has been causing them so much issues. They are trying to actually secure the top side turret, and of course, they will still get the first blood tower to the bottom side. Phoenix tries to actually go for the catch, but they will still finish off with a little bit more gold to spare. But Molly, now he will stay all the way towards the back line, already learning his lesson already, after being taken out for 4 times in a row. But here comes a little bit of call by the corners of the jungle. Trust is a little bit overextended, but Neo can just hold a little bit longer right here. One more turret bites the dust.
A great play coming in from Team SMG despite them being behind. Oh no, Bozy, don't lose this 1v1. Looks like he did. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to get any healing off from his Feast the Blood because of Boxy's ultimate and just his natural passive is just completely negating it, making it tough. So he has to be more aware of that. But yeah, Team SMG, despite being down, they were willing to try and go for a tower pushed up on the top lane. Aura Fire replied with a very intelligent move, pushing down into mid lane and cutting off rotational paths for Team SMG.
I feel like right now they're so far behind, they cannot even go anywhere near this drag. This sort of turtle that's currently in place. And Van Strong has been on the lookout in case if, you know, if Atlas is going to be passing by, hey, we're just going to be striking it once again. So, yeah, what can they really do from this point? Like, they really need to get Neo as well as Molly. I mean, not Molly. I think he's way too far behind right now. Sonic's probably going to be looking to find a leeway or something to get themselves back on track.
Yeah, but see, that's the problem here, because like now that Molly is a little bit far behind, it's going to be harder for him to look for these harder engage. And now Aurafire has cut the map into two members down on the bottom side to try and stop Trust here, but they can't seem to because of how Uranus works, and the rest of the team is just rotating.
いやこれどっちも日本じゃないですよ。
isn't looking for objectives
オー
right
ラ
now.
が
They're just making sure that they can control
インドネシアで、SMG がマレーシアですね。多分上に国旗出てるわ。
Yeah, speaking of that, we're looking at 7 kills as well as 16k in the span of 5 minutes and a half. Seems like
ちょっと SMG はきつそうっすね。
Absolutely, and with these as well, they're going to continue pushing down, going to potentially hurt
あら
Bonesy
画面がフリーズしちゃいました。
It's a little hard to see what's going on here, but for the rest of the team, they're slowly pushing back and they got trying to get that started as quickly as possible. What a game this has become.
And seems to be
いや今ね俺の画面も止まってますね。
hope that we can actually get things sorted
ああフリーズしてるわ。
And of course, we do hope that things will run pretty much smoothly.
これ日本チーム出てないですね。これはインドネシアとシンガポールとマレーシア。
Yeah, it looks like they're continuing to push on into the inhibitor here. They haven't secured their inhibitor just yet, but they're going to
あ
keep
と
on
あと
pushing
なんかもう一個あったどっ
to
か。
carry as much as possible.
フィリピンは出てないんですよね
Forcing
確
his
か。
way into the gate, clearing that wave. The turtle being resurrected very soon, so the rest.
こっちは
Dia benar-benar jago.
そう
Lainkan pasukan ini
あー止まってるわ
kehilangan
全部止まってる
sudah kehilangan
ダメっすね
To hope for the side of Team SMG for now.
Yeah, Turtle is being secure. Has been secured by Aurafire as of right now. They're making sure that they are controlling the map as well, because you can see that Trust is pulling a lot of attention towards himself, bringing two members down onto him. He just walks away just to ensure that he survives while the rest of the team is playing the map. So they split themselves 4-1, which is really good in Aura's position because they are significantly ahead in this game. 7 minutes, 8k gold. Like yikes, that is a
そうっ
tough
す
battle.
ねこれはマレーシアとしては
All seems to be
アウラって言ったらインドネシアでね RRQ とかエボスとかのそれこそオニックとかに揉まれてますからね
So back to where we started off. Now 7 minutes and 30 seconds already of the game. Team SMG so far has only managed 1 kill, and now there's going to be a two-way collapse over the mid as well as bottom lane. And they really have to give one up. Phoenix all walking in towards the enemy side as Trust definitely have no trust issues.
And they're already engaging with them, already under the crystal itself. This might be actually a
Oh, that was the
Phoenix
Phoenix
unable to put her on out there.
Wow,
Can they pick up one? Yes, Atlas is
お金の暴力に
hit the dust.
流されそう
Next to be on the chopping block, so now they can actually clear out these waves without
キ
getting
ャ
pushed
リーが無
backwards.
傷なのすごいなやっぱ
The
3タンクだから
It's not
ね
looking too good. Two siege turrets as they look to push for the end, and I think Aura honestly
なるほどね
should look to finish this off. Roger comes in. That's a huge mistake from Team SMG as the next wave pushes in, and they don't have enough members to defend it. Atlas is back. Bonesy is coming in 4 more seconds. Aura had their opportunity, but it looks like they want to beef up their KDA a little bit more instead of ending this game.
Oh yeah, they definitely want to clean up the entirety of the base.
Oh, look at Trust. He's taunting him. He's like, come get me, come get me. You want some of this? You want some of this?
Yeah, no way they can break down Uranus as Phoenix goes in
Ah,
and just
GG.
takes out all the three members of the Team SMG, and this is game 1 in favor of Aurafire.
Yeah,
力差がありそう
on
なワン
fire
ピックでした
almost
ね
literally against Team SMG here. They took advantage of everything and they really limit tested. They really see how much they could get away with it. Now that they have a good idea, I think this upcoming draft is going to be really interesting because they're probably going to be looking for something a little bit more snowball-y.
Yeah, I'm looking at this very first matchup itself. Honestly, Team SMG did commit quite a couple of fouls in between where
for sure.
Atlas underestimated the first damage output, and then again caught out second time. And I think like from the side of Aura Fire, they already know what to expect. The moment that he comes in the lane, he's still gonna be the lowest level, anyways. So he doesn't really have all the skill sets needed to escape if he doesn't pop on the flicker.
Yeah, and I think the greatest strength of Aura Fire is that they're willing to limit test and they know how to push their boundaries. They are really pushing their boundaries sometimes, but there are moments where it's like, oh, they are confident about the boundaries, and then when they're not confident, they approach it slightly differently. And that's what I like about Aura Fire, that they're always like willing to learn on the fly.
Exactly, and I think that they definitely rotated very well across the map as well. After getting all these sort of advantages, they just know how to make sure that every corner to the jungle, if ever Team SMG were to actually come back right into perhaps just choke them in certain points, they already got that covered. And
yeah. They did. Okay, so Aura Fire, we're probably going to see it in the later highlights here, but I like their control over that mid lane. I think that's one of their more prominent abilities is just maintaining control over that mid lane. Maybe not so much the river, but cutting off rotational paths is so important, especially when you're taking objectives like this and their in-game decision making is on point. That's what you should be expecting from these Indonesian teams, and Aura still maintains that Indonesian, MPL Indo ID standard.
Yeah, I will definitely say that this is the power that each one of these guys have back in MPL Indonesia. That super competitive talent pool that they have has crafted some great sort of teams, and Aura Fire is definitely one of them.
Yeah, and oh boy, if Aura Fire of all people, a 7th place MPL Indonesian team is looking this good, can you imagine what some of the other teams are going to be looking like?
今日の面白いカードはこんぐらいっぽそうなんで、本日の配信は昼の部はこれで終わります。というわけでご清聴いただきありがとうございました。また夜8時過ぎぐらいからやると思うんで、ぜひよかったら遊びに来てください。ちょっと新キャラ出たからね、それの動画撮ってきます。というわけでバイバイ。